the night. Evil creatures made of light.
Discover in the end that our worst foe lies within. Our worst foe lies within. Our worst foe lies within.
Get it there. See your body, girl, it look like whoa. Body up, up, down, body don't need no toe. Wanna do something so you won't leave God, they know. Broke out, make the whole world know. Do something so you won't leave God, they know. Broke out, make the whole world know. See your body, girl, it look like whoa. Body up, up, down, body don't need no toe. Wanna do something so you won't leave God, they know. Broke out, make the whole world know. Do something so you won't leave God, they know. Broke out, make the body up, up, down, body. See your body, girl, it look like whoa. Body up, up, down, body don't need no toe. Wanna do something so you won't leave God, you know. Broke out.
I've always been one of those, like, I prefer being complete as a player, so I don't like ignoring a role. I've been around esports for a long time. I've done a lot of stuff to try and encourage it. Like my first esports tournament was in 1998. To see Belong doing this kind of thing, to have it in a city and have a company get behind and finally push it out for anybody to come in and play. Like, it's not like the guys here are all like, you know, amazing players the moment they walk in. Some of them play once a week or once a month, or a couple of them have never played before when they come in. Come in for community night, pick up a team, they're hooked. That's it, right? I love it. I'm really, really proud to take part of it, to be honest. This is mostly grassroots, right? But the thing that's coming out of it, which is really cool for me, as much as it's like a bit beyond my level now, but teams like Stratford and a couple of other teams at the real top of Championship Overwatch. I can't speak for the other leagues as much because I haven't watched them, but I know some of them are getting there as well. But specifically Stratford and a couple of other teams are really getting like semi-pro, pro level gameplay. And it's really, really cool to see that coming out of a grassroots tournament. It means they smash us when they play us, but just to watch them go against the other big teams, it's like watching United and City go against each other. You know, it's really cool.
Welcome everybody to the FIFA 19 Arena Clash summer season. We're in our second season, and over here is my friend George GNC.
How you doing, Matt? Welcome.
I'm very well.
Welcome everyone. Summer season is finally here, boys. We've had to wait a while, but we're finally here. We've got some great gameplay coming in. I'm really excited. You know, we've had a little bit of time off. All the players have probably had a chance to rejuvenate, get some better players into their team.
Well, you think about that. Think about that. Sorry to cut you off, but think about that. Like,
fine.
it's team of the season, man. Team of the season is coming to an end now, actually. So we're going to see a lot of teams that have those amazing blue players. There's the reduction in loan cards this season as well. In the summer season, we only have 3 loan players allowed now. Yep. Ultimate Tots came out tonight as well. So are we going to see anyone pick anybody up tonight before they start?
I probably doubt it. I feel like if they wanted to pick up a player, they'd have probably done it before the game started, like the day started.
Yeah.
But I feel like there are definitely going to be a lot of high tier players in there, a lot of red cards, I should presume, because you know the red cards were available to everyone and they looked so good.
Yeah, a lot of those red player picks now being team of the season cards. So should we have a quick look at the table, see who we've got competing this season? So, in Group 1, we have the Saints, the Claymores, the Pirates, the Invincibles, and the Spartans. My pick out of this, only because I know a few of the guys that are playing for them are the Clyde Claymores. I know Mark Marley's playing for them. He's the guy that actually beat me in the Bournemouth EPL qualifier. So, I'm rooting for him. Hopefully, he can do well for them.
Okay. I mean, there are some good picks there.
I'll let you go through Group 2.
But in Group 2, we've got the Steelers, the Guardians, the Lionhearts, the Brawlers, and the Vikings. I really do like the look of this group. You've got you've got a lot of fantastic teams in there, but the two that stand out mainly for me are the Steelers and the Guardians. The Guardians, I'm pretty sure, have 2 top 100 players in their team, as far as I'm aware. So, you know, that's some very, very high quality in that one. And the Steelers, obviously, they got Chester, they got the other players, they look fantastic. Chester's been doing so well. Like, I know I talk about him a lot.
We do think you've got a bit of a man crush on him, you know.
I do, man. Like, you know,
you got to remember, He was a what? He was a PC top 100 player, and he moved to PlayStation. What, within 4 weeks he was in the top 100 on PlayStation from having a basic squad to go in there in 4 weeks is mental.
I mean, the thing is, he joined halfway through. He joined halfway through the FIFA 19 life cycle, and he immediately just came onto the PS4, started doing so well. He's such a good player, man. Like, he's doing so well. And I've got to say, I feel like FIFA 20 is definitely going to be a big year for him. Probably a player to watch. But the Guardians also have some fantastic players. So I feel like those are going to be the two main teams to watch in that group.
Well, let's have a look at the versus lineups here, because the first game that we're going to kick off with today is the York Vikings versus the Tyneside Guardians. So you've got Royx, Matty and Dougie for the Vikings coming up against JWG, Tom and Davatron for the Guardians. Bass is their sub for this week, so he's sitting out. But again, like you said, this is a massive matchup. And, you know, we're in the second season of the FIFA 19 tournament now for Belong Arenas. Yeah. And, you know, the player quality has definitely gone up. You know, last season I don't know if we were graced with any top 100 players really last year.
I mean, we had Jambu. We had Jambu, didn't we?
But now, you know, we're sort of seeing almost like a top 100 player within almost every single roster now. So although the teams are slightly less than what we had last year, we probably got a higher quality than last season.
Yeah, definitely. I do agree with that one. Although obviously we've had a few players leave the sides of teams because they've had to go, well, with university and things like that, it's summer, they're gonna have to move back to their hometown, stuff like that. So as probably expected, we are going to have a few less teams, but that will probably pick up again in spring. But yeah, honestly, the quality of the teams this split is looking insane.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be the quality is definitely going to be up. I don't think there's going to be as many. Okay, George is losing the tiara. That's fine. I'm keeping the glasses. We were going with props. You may have seen on Twitter originally. What we had.
Yeah, I mean, I've still got my red wig down there. I'm probably going to pop that on a bit later, so make sure you stay tuned for that one.
See what happens. With that. No, I mean, the first game, like we're going to say, Vikings versus Guardians. The Guardians are a brand new team for the FIFA 19 in Arena Clash. We do know some of their weekend league finishes. I don't know if you have all those there with you, George, but it's it's a team that we don't know. But I think you said before there's a couple of top 100 players in there. We did see the Vikings last year. We know that Royx is a very strong player as well, with Matty and Dougie as well. Really strong players. So it's going to be a great matchup to start with. Followed up tonight with the Claymores versus the Spartans later on. Already, you know, like I said, I know two of the last year, so no, he's a strong player.
Exactly. He is a very strong player, and they've obviously brought in two other fantastic players in there. And we have spoken a bit about this off screen, myself and Matt. You know, personally, I feel like they're probably going to be the favourites to win the tournament. But from what I have seen, just by judging off the players' ranks and stuff like that, I feel like there are still one or two contenders to maybe snatch that crown off of them. But yeah, you know, it's anybody's game as well.
From last season, unfortunately, the MK Enigmas aren't with us this season, so they won't be here to defend the title. But the Cardiff Saints are here, and they were the runners-up in that great golden goal that we had in Birmingham.
They've got to fancy themselves for this tournament. I should think. Got to the final last time. They had a hard route as well to the final. As far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure they had to be. I can't remember who it was they had to be. I'm pretty sure they had to be Clyde Claymores to get to the finals. So, you know, they'll definitely fancy themselves for this one. But yeah, we're very close to getting into game. So hold on tight.
And, you know, I think we're going to see... I don't know if we're going to see as many goals as last season because with the player quality being higher, these guys are better at defending, but at the same time, they're going to be better at attacking as well. So it's going to be, you know, we're not going to see like we see in other events maybe where it's a lot of like 1-0, 2-0, but, you know, there's going to be a lot more quality on show this year. There's going to be some really well-worked goals, you know. We're going to see people going for the sort of La Croquetas, the skip-up crosses, those things that, you know, aren't necessarily everybody's cup of tea. We don't love seeing that over and over again because it's not, not the greatest way we find of scoring goals, but it's the most effective way. So it's probably going to be something that people go for.
Yeah, I mean, it's very effective this FIFA, definitely. EA have spoken about it themselves. It's something they're going to have to change the next FIFA because at the moment it's a bit all over the shop with the lacroquettes. You can chain 3 together, just sweat it across goal, then I'm not going to judge you for it. But
and I think that's something to look forward to as well in FIFA 20. Obviously, they've said there's going to be less involvement from AI defending. There's going to be less opportunity to chain skill moves together so much. But I'll tell you what, we'll talk about it in a minute. We're still on screen, so you can still see us. So this is a great new screen we've got for the FIFA 19 summer season. Something I'm looking forward to, actually. We're on screen constantly, and we can actually watch the game here at the same time, and you can still see us there. So we can see you guys in the Twitch chat as well, so if you are there, please do say hello. I've got it open next to me. I can just about see it through my sunglasses. And we're going to start with a kickoff coming right up. I did see a red Alex Tellers there, which is an insane left back to have.
Really nice card. Really nice card indeed. I'm seeing a lot of Guardian fans in the chat. Got to be cheering on the Vikings. Brian. So we have got Royx against
JWG is in the Man United kit in the red. And then we've got Royx in the white. So we'll get the in-game commentary turned off very, very shortly. We'll just get a message out to those guys to get that setting turned off. You don't really want to be hearing those commentators, do you guys? You want some real hardcore, nitty-gritty commentary from myself and George
commentary
here.
Team.
Well, that's it. We're going to see here. So we've got Guardians kicking from left to right. So JWG, as we said, in the Man United kit. The Vikings in the white on the right-hand side, controlled by Royx. George also has the scores from around the ground. So if we do get any other scores, we will let you know as soon as we can. And right at the bottom, you'll be able to see the series, the current match. So 1 out of 2, because these guys will play 2 legs. Match 1 final score will come up in a minute, obviously after we finish the game, and then you've got the final score in the second one, and if it does go to golden goal, that is there as well. So we're just going to get this changed over now.
Good bit of sportsmanship, kicking the ball out. I don't know if it's good sportsmanship for them or us. But yeah, it looks to be a very interesting game, definitely. As far as I'm aware, JWG is a top 100 player. I'm pretty sure Royx is gold 1.
Royx is going to be up against it on paper, but we know that anything can happen on FIFA. You see people that have more shots, maybe don't get the win. It's a part of weekend league that I'm sure we all know very, very well. When you feel like you've dominated a game and you've lost, then you feel really hard done by. Are we going to see something like that? But you never know. Royx played last season as well for the Vikings, obviously. JWG, it's his first game playing for the It's their debut in Arena Clash for the Guardians. So JWG, will you have any nerves going into this first game?
I feel like they'll probably be a bit nervous if it's their first tournament. First tournament nerves and all that kind of stuff. I know a lot of players do just get nervous being on stage and stuff like that, or on the camera. But we are going to see JWG come forward. That's a great ball into the box that's going to be cleared away by Royx. Vieira's going to get the ball back with Eusebio now. He's held on to possession quite well, I have noticed.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be one of those games where I think Royx is going to have to keep a lot of the ball and restrict his opponent to less possession. Obviously, possession doesn't win games, but when you've got a player like JWG, like you say, who's in and around the top 100, it's going to be something to try and nullify his attacks a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be hard for him, but he's going to have to find a way to counter JWG's play. But here we go. Eusebio coming forward, giving the ball to Vieira. Eusebio still got the ball. He's giving it to Ronaldo, out wide to Neymar Jr. He's going to draw a free kick here in a very dangerous position. We're going to see a pause come out as well.
So we can see a little bit of the lineup there. I don't know. I think he's actually changing. He did have fast build-up on there, so he's changing that around. He's had a bit of a problem with his formation, has he? I think they've moved out of position, maybe. He's got Nombele playing left back, actually, and Tellez at CDM, which is quite an interesting change.
Yeah, I mean,
Tellez is a really good left back.
He's got the stats for a CDM, though.
No, he does, very true. Yeah,
But
very true.
Ndombele, how you pronounce his name?
Ndombele, yeah.
I'm not very good at pronouncing names. But I think I'd probably keep him at CDM. I don't think I'd want him at left back. He has got good pace though, so I mean, maybe do what works for you at the end.
Maybe
of the
it's
day.
one of those ones where players often put like central midfielders at left back or right back to stop the back post crosses. Maybe maybe that's what he's doing there.
Here you go, Hullet walking over. He's going to go over the ball.
Dummy.
He's left it for Firmino. Passes it to Eusebio. Is he going to bury it? Just gone.
I think he's actually taking a deflection here. We've got a corner.
Corner there. It's another great ball into the box. Going to be saved at near post by Edison. Presuming that's team of the season Edison or Red Edison. Either way.
So yeah.
It's a really nice card.
Yeah, goalkeepers are a difficult one to choose. Who you want to have as your goalkeeper, because a lot of things, I don't know, it's difficult to say, because I find that goalkeepers who are short are never that good. So I tend to go with a keeper that's at least 6'3" minimum, if not taller. The taller the better, I find, on FIFA.
But here you go. Roix has actually drawn a foul. Another pause coming out, by the way. Roix has actually drawn a foul on the edge of JWG's penalty area. So it's going to look like a dangerous position for a free kick again. Can he make this one work? Obviously, JWG couldn't. But maybe Roberts can make this one work.
Yeah, other end. Let's see what happened. And he's got a good opportunity here. It's a bit of an awkward angle, though, to be honest. And he's going to get the run over the ball. He's gone for the layoff, and that's read like a book there. Yeah,
it's a difficult one. It's just so easy to read, that one. You have to be really quick or try and catch your opponent off the toes. But that's a really good pass getting in between them. Mateus has actually got a great opportunity. Passes it through to Mbappe. He's drilled it. It's a great save. Firmino crosses it back in. But there you go, JWG was a great defender, but resilient as always. Roix pulling the ball back. JWG going to come forward again. What did you make of that little chance there from Mbappe, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely made the right choice to take it first time, didn't he? I mean, we all know how efficient you can be when you take a shot first time rather than taking a touch and settling it. If you can get timed finishing on there as well, give yourself that added bonus. It's not the easiest, though, to execute time finishing.
There you go, Raul coming forward. Roix getting really involved. That Ndombele, left back Ndombele.
Maybe he's a new left back. Who knows?
Putting his shift in so far. But here you go, JWG's got the ball back. He's got Neymar Jr. coming forward. Goes for...
What a
goal.
And the first goal we're going to have of Arena Clash summer season. And it's an El Tornado with Neymar.
Don't know why I said Elastico, because that is clearly wrong.
It's clearly an El Tornado with Neymar. Just a normal card as well, though. Just a 92. No chance for Edison there, unfortunately.
What finish. Oh, there's a fly, and it's literally flying around my screen, driving me insane. Can you go away, mate? Thanks.
Fantastic
there you go.
As always.
JWG, he's got the first goal of the game. Can we see Roix get one back? He needs to get something here. By Roix, but let's want it back again. And here you go, Raul. It's giving it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo near post.
It's 2-0. And, although we've got two legs, it's starting to get away from him a little bit. Starting to get away from Roix a little bit here. As we see, so the format, for those of you that are new to Arena Clash, the guys will play against each other. So it's 3 versus 3. They'll play one match against each person, or one series against each person, and they'll play 2 legs. First leg, second leg, whoever wins on aggregate will score a point for their team. If we are tied on that aggregate score, it will go to golden goal. If it is tied after golden goal, it'll go all the way through to extra time and penalties. We haven't had a penalty shootout so far in Arena Clash as such, but we have had a couple of golden goals last season, didn't we?
Yeah, we did have. We had a golden goal in the final, and the last game as well, which was quite crazy. It was such an intense final, and it was a pleasure to be there. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be a more competitive season. I'm like 100% sure. Like, the teams are so much closer.
Yeah. I think as well, a lot of people, the players that they're going to have in their teams are so much better now as well. You know, with the team of the season being out, you've had, I think by last time when we had Arena Clash, I think we were in sort of like the great drag back there and almost like a fake. And I think last time we were playing, I think we were during the Carnival promo, weren't we? Like around sort of the group stage. Yeah. I remember seeing a lot of the Carnival players coming out. I don't know if the guys in Twitch chat have any idea on the ultimate team of the season that's just been released and the rest of the world players that have been released. I know there was a few spicy players in there, but some people saying it wasn't quite as good as maybe it could have been.
What, the ultimate team of the season? Apparently
it wasn't quite as good as people were expecting, although you saw Ronaldo, Mbappe, Messi was in there.
You know, it's a compilation of the best players from the best leagues. Oh, so close.
JWG looking like a player to watch. He's making a statement here in his first game.
He definitely is, and Roix is definitely not a bad player. He's a very good player. You know, he gets that gold 1 finish, which is very difficult to do. Like, it's harder than you think. You see most players sit around the kind of like gold 2, gold 3 kind of mark. So JWG is definitely proving a point in this first half. 2-0 against Roix. Both goals were fantastic goals. So yeah, what can we actually see Roix change? He obviously needs to change something.
Yeah, I think he's going for the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow here. Let's see where he goes. He's gone with Telles, Militao, Laporte, Lala. Not quite sure on his midfield. He's gone for Kante, Matthias. I didn't see. It was Ndombele, Firmino, Mbappe, and Mane. So it's not the tallest team. That's the only thing I will say about Roix's teams. It is quite short. I know Firmino's about 5'10" or 5'11", but he's got good jumping. You got Mane small, Kante small, Matthias is small. So it's not a lot of height in there for him. And luckily, so far, that hasn't actually been a problem though.
No, it hasn't been a massive problem. But you know, it could turn on him very quickly. Hullit's won a lot of balls in the air.
Yeah. Hullit's a ridiculous card. Yeah, he's one of those that, you know, if you can get towards Hullit. I mean, I got him myself the other week, and I originally tried him as a striker because he's so tall, powerful, strong, and 5-star weak foot. But I've dropped him into centre mid now, and here we go. Roix
has got a great chance here. He's gone for the shot. That's an easy save.
Slightly off balance, I think, there, yeah.
That's an easy save there.
Marv in the chat here saying that it wasn't the best team of the season. I hope you're doing well, Marv. It's good to see you back again with Arena Clash, man.
Yeah, it's nice to see you, Marv. You know, you're not playing for Claymores anymore. You let Edo take your spot, didn't you? And but yeah, it's still really nice to see you around in the chat.
Well, that shows what he's about as well. You know, he's there to support his arena. It's not just about getting him involved and him playing. Exactly. He's still going to go down every Friday and support the guys. So
I'm sure that is what you're doing. I'm sure that is what you're doing, Marv. I'm sure you're still getting behind the Claymores.
Here we go. Let's see if we can see JWG get anything else. He's going
for all
the skills of Eusebio. I think Eusebio's 5-star weak foot as well, isn't he? I don't know if he's 5-star skills. He may be 4-star skills. I can't remember. I'm pretty certain he's 5-star weak foot.
Yeah, he's definitely got the 5-star weak foot. That's why he's such a desirable card to have. But Mbappe all alone up the top of the field. Mane trying to get some skills going through, but he has actually got a decent attack. Not a great touch by Mane. Now JWG coming down the other end. Again, great interception.
I think Roix has got that sort of drop back sort of mentality, isn't he? 'Cause he knows he's maybe going to be up against it for a lot of the games. He's trying to get men behind the ball to try to stop as many attacks as possible.
I feel like he's got that fast build-up on. I don't know, his players are getting forward quite quick here.
Yeah, I'll have a look and see when he wins the ball. See how quickly his players rush forward. Freddie's in the chat as well. Freddie representing MK Enigmas last year as their sub for most of it, but he did play in one of their first games, actually, didn't he? I think, Freddie.
Yeah, I think it was the very first game, second game, something like that.
Yeah, maybe. It
was nice to see you at the final anyway, my man.
Yeah.
Nice to see all. To be fair, it was just nice to meet everybody. You know, made in England. You know, met quite a lot of the players as well. Met all the Cardiff Saints players, all the MK players. Met a few of the arena admin as well.
Yeah, it was good to see like everyone together, wasn't it, as well, which was crazy.
Yeah, and obviously, if any of the arena admin are in the chat as well, good luck to your teams if they are playing tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the guys may have the stream on in the background whilst they're playing as well, mightn't they?
Yeah, who knows?
And I know, like you said, Made in England there. He's going to be playing later on for the Spartans as well, up against the Claymores later on.
Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be a good game. Gone for the shot
there. And just 24 minutes to go in this one here. And Royx could do with a goal here to give himself a chance going into the second leg?
Yeah, he needs to get something because 2-0 is going to be a really hard situation for him in the second leg. Maybe he can get the mental reset, but 3 goals in one game is hard against a player of, a top 100 player.
Yeah, against a top 100 player. You're lucky if you get sort of 1, maybe 2. So Royx needs something in this one really to try and give himself a chance. But it's never over till it's over.
Yeah, and that was a great pass out wide to Eusebio, getting really far down the wing. Now he's bringing the ball through the midfield with Hullet. Neymar has the ball now. Almost losing it. This is just such a clean player. It's really nice to watch the way he passes. And Ronaldo's got the ball. He's given it to Neymar. Cuts outside. Good tackle by Royx. But he's still got the ball. Cuts back inside again. I presume the keeper would have that one. If not, I'd be having words.
Well, a lot of the time you see goalkeepers punch it, don't you, as well, which is quite a shame. A lot of the time they punch it instead of catch it. Yeah, when they got the jumping, they've got the height, you'd expect them to just go for the catch. But, a lot of keepers get told not to go for the catch nowadays because it's too risky and stuff like that. So punch clear. Yeah,
just get it out, just get it out of the box. But I prefer a keeper that would try and keep his hands on the ball, at least like it'd save me a few corners and stuff like that. But that was really good defending there. I think
Royx is starting to adjust, actually, having said this, because he seems to be reading the play a bit more. He's not diving in because he knows that JWG is going to go and throw some skill moves in there. He's got
He's got a lot of players forward here. This is definitely a chance. He's got Mane.
Oh, is that Van Dijk with the block there as well? Such a key player. And he's giving it away, though.
Giving it away. Mane's got the ball. And again, Van Dijk.
Van Dijk saving him here.
He's a centre half. Watch him defend and watch him score.
Is that the end of the song? I don't know the song.
I'm not going to sing the rest of the song. I'm going to spare myself the pain. But Royx getting
into JWG.
Ronaldo's got the ball. He goes for the Lacroquette. Another Lacroquette goes for the shot. Great save by the keeper. Edison doesn't look too bad a keeper.
No, he's definitely getting a workout in this game, isn't he, for sure?
Yeah, definitely. But he's got a runner through the middle here. Can he find him? No, he's going to pass out wide. He's got another man out wide. He's got Kenny Lala. Tries to pass it back in the middle. Just can't make it happen.
Like I said, I think he is on fast build-up. It does look like he is on fast build-up.
It feels like he is. It feels like he definitely is. But here, it just looks like JWG is looking to take the pace out of the game. Just see the lead out. And take a 2-0 lead home. Definitely looks like he's trying to do that. And it's a wise decision, to be honest. Like, Royx is definitely not a bad player. He can score a goal or two. So, seeing it out, I'd probably do the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those ones where people are like, is it time wasting? You'll get a message during weekend league, won't you? all you did was time waste. But when it's 2-0, there's no risk. At 2-0, he just needs to keep the ball. It's a bit of game management, really, rather than sort of time wasting. He's just keeping the ball. He knows that Royx can't get it off him here if he's just playing it around. And 2-0 is a good scoreline to go into the second leg with. And that's one of the things I find in weekend league is if I'm going to go and get like an elite finish, you need to see out the game. You need to manage the game and at the end of it. Because there's a lot of chances for those 90th minute goals, those 45th minute goals. So it's always good to see out the half.
There you go. JWG taking the first half. Well, the first half of the game, or the first leg of the game.
First half of the series. Makes sense.
Taking that one 2-0. So a great win for him there. Maybe a bit dodgy trying to, waste time at the end of the game. But, you got to do what you got to do. What do we see there from Royx that he needs to change? I feel like he definitely adjusted at the end of the game. We didn't really see many chances coming out from JWG. Yeah. Maybe he was taking his foot off the pedal. I don't know. But what can Royx do to try and get more opportunities in that game?
Well, I feel maybe a formation change would be quite good for him. I mean, I know he's obviously trying to play that fast build-up by the looks of things, but he played quite well towards the end. Like we said, after he went 2-0 down, he actually was winning tackles. He was intercepting the ball quite well. He's got that fast build-up. So once he wins the ball, he's getting them forward. And he just needs to be a bit more clinical with that, passing it forward. He had that chance where he laid it out to Lala at the end there and tried to play it back inside. Maybe just throw across him, but he's only got Mane, I think, and Mbappe up there. So it's not a lot of height up front.
Yeah, definitely. So if we will do it around the grounds now,
you go for it. You let us know the other scores.
So Bass is currently winning 3-2 against Matty. Bass, I'm not sure. He's winning 3-2 against Matty. So at the moment, it's looking like it's going to be 2-0 to the Guardians. And in the third game, Dougie versus Davitron is actually winning 1-0 against Dougie.
At the moment,
like a 3-0.
That's if it stays the same, but we've still got a second leg to go in all those games, and anything can happen. We've seen games where people have been 2 or 3 goals down, they come back in the second leg. I know we've had some thrillers where it's been 9 goals in each leg where it's been so close. But it's definitely something where the 2 legs make such a difference. You can start to see and suss out your opponent after the first leg. And then in the second leg, you can implement a new game plan. You can attack differently, defend differently. I think that Royx will know he's looking to come up against those croquettes. He's looking to come up against the scoop turn, all those skill moves. I wouldn't say he hasn't really been playing like wing play or anything. So maybe Royx should stick with a narrow formation there, because JWG did a lot of attacking down the middle. I don't think there was a single cross really put in there. I think he had one maybe to use Savio in the first half, but it wasn't really looking like he was attacking down the wings.
Yeah, I felt like in the second half, Royx actually did really well at getting the ball out wide. He went to, 4-1-2-1-2?
Yeah, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Yeah, second narrow.
And to be fair, he got out wide really well considering how narrow he was. And I feel like with the fast build-up on that formation, that's where he really thrived in the second half. Slinging all the men forward, just going for it. I feel like he would want to play like that from the off probably in the second game. I feel like that's what worked for him. That's what he needs to try and do in the second game. Just build on what worked well for him. And maybe we can see him pull some goals back.
Yeah, I mean, JWG will probably be looking to do the same again. If he can get an early goal, maybe 2, put the whole tide to bed, he can secure that point for the Guardians. Obviously, he's going to know because his 2 teammates will be sat next to him, knowing that they're both winning their fixtures as well. So, they're looking like they're in control at the moment, the Guardians. But, like we said, you can never write out a team in the FIFA tournaments.
No, definitely not. So football. It's football at the end of the day. Anything can happen. And it's FIFA as well, so more than anything can happen. It's very surprise. You get the surprises in FIFA.
That's it.
Surprise mechanics and stuff like that. It's just one of those games at the end of the day. Let's see if the Guardians can take it home, or whether the Vikings can pull it back, because they've got some very good players in there. At the end of the day, they've all got very good teams. I feel like all the teams have all the players have very good teams now, because team of the season is so accessible to everyone. You've got the weekly objectives, you've got the SBCs that come out, because you can do the rest of the world SBCs and stuff like that for like an 82 rated squad, and you get the chance of getting a 92 rated player.
I've not looked at those, because I think they'll have the new rest of the world team that's come out tonight, the ultimate team of the season. So it'll be interesting to see if those SBCs, what their ratings will be, because the rest of the world will maybe say like an 83, 84 with the team of the season. And the ultimate team of the season, I reckon, is going to be a very, very demanding SBC. I can see it being, maybe 2 team of the seasons with maybe an 87 or an 88 squad, but who knows?
I think it's worth it taking a punt. Go for it. You get the chance of getting a massive player. And to be fair, all the players in that team of the season are very good. So I think you'll probably be happy with anybody out of it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those where a lot of people pack, a common player where it's going to be like maybe a goalkeeper or a left back or a right back, where it's not quite such an impact. We'll pack someone great from that SBC. My pack has been okay so far in those, but not fantastic.
I mean, I'm probably hoping to get centre mid. I'm not going to lie to you, I haven't actually looked at that SBC yet, at that team of the season yet, sorry. I haven't really looked at it properly, so I'll probably have a look at it later, but I would really like centre mid, because that's probably where I'm weakest at the moment.
Yeah.
I need a good cam in the mix. I think I've got Gerard, team of the season Parejo, and I need a new cam. So, let's see if I can get. I don't know who's even in there. This from the Spanish league.
I haven't seen. I sort of glanced at it because it came out at 6 o'clock. I'll try and bring it up on the screen real quick. But I know there's the likes of Ronaldo, Messi, and Mbappe. I don't know if they put any goalkeepers or anything in there actually to see if they were any good. I don't know if it'll be like a maybe Edison or Allison. I'll have to have a quick look and see.
I reckon maybe like Donnarumma, maybe, and Allison or Edison. maybe.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of choices, isn't there, for various different players.
Yeah.
Just trying to open it here. It's just loading up. So you've got Oblak, Van Dijk, Koulibaly, Kimmich. You've got Bernardo Silva, Marco Reus, Nicolas Pepe, you've got Havertz, Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe, Alisson, Chiellini, Robertson, Sancho, Pablo Sarabia, Sterling, Benzema, Quagliarella, and Suarez. So
Did you say Sabria?
Yeah, Sarabia.
Sabria's in there.
Centre mid 90. I think he's centre mid 94 for Sevilla, isn't it? So yeah, it's a strong team with plenty of choice.
I might look at getting that Sabria card, or how you pronounce his name, because it looks like a decent card.
Yeah,
looks like
he might be quite decent.
I don't think he's that expensive either. I think he's like 120k. So
yeah, and obviously if people pack him quite a lot now, then his price might drop even more.
I have noticed though the weekend league rewards.
Have they changed now? Have they?
I don't know. As far as I'm aware, they were still team of the season, team of the week packs.
Oh, really? Okay.
Are they? What do you think? Do you think they'll change that, or do you reckon that's perfect?
I feel like if they don't change it, there's going to be a bit of an outrage. But we'll talk about that in a minute, shall we? We'll let the second leg get underway here between Royx and JWG. Again, we've got the same kits. So Royx playing in the white, kicking from left to right, and this time we've got JWG in the red. He's kicking from right to left, and he's won the ball early on here.
Yeah, he's got the ball. He's coming forward quite early on. He's got that pace in the attack. Neymar Jr. come forward like Cricketa, and what was that?
That was a strange scoop up pass there. Yeah. I've not seen that before.
No, neither have I actually. I feel like maybe he was trying to scoop it over the player's head.
Maybe lost control of it. Maybe
I'm not sure, but either way, that was definitely an interesting one. But coming forward again, Ronaldo's got the ball. He's going to shoot. He's just going to go wide there.
Marv has said in the Twitch chat that they have changed it, so it is. Is it going to be Ultimate Team of the Seasons, Marv, from Player Picks? Is it?
That's what we want. That's what the community wants.
If it's just Team of the Week, I mean, this Team of the Week I think was full of pretty much most of the players were below 80 rated, so it wasn't a Team of the Week to get excited about. It wasn't a Team of the Week people are going to want to play for.
I think it's got Iniesta as the best player.
It was 88 Iniesta actually. Yeah, I think we packed that on someone's rewards on stream the other day.
Yeah, I saw that. That was quite good. Ooh, great header.
I'm not sure who he's got there at near post. Number 10 is it Cristiano Ronaldo? It is Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. Looking for those near corners.
But here we go. Roy's come forward. He's definitely got the pace, but Dumfries has also got the pace. Can he get the ball in through the middle? He has. He's got the ball, Mateus, out wide, back to Firmino, but he's got Van Dijk on him. This is a great little bit of play here from Royx. Can we see him finish it off? He's cut back inside. Oh, what defending there.
That was a really good attack there, though, from Royx. Just showing, he's got a bit more confidence, I think, now. He's maybe in the first game was a little bit nervous. He knew he was playing a top 100 player, so he knew he was going to be up against it. But, there he was throwing skill moves together, drag backs, cutting inside. It was good to see.
That's what we love to see there from Royx. And
more like that.
But Hullet got back, and honestly, that was such great defending from Hullet, getting his body in between the player and the ball. That's what you want when you have a player of that kind of caliber.
Especially when he's that much money as well.
Yeah, he's a very expensive.
A lot for that SBC, or if you want to buy him, he's very, very, very expensive.
Definitely on the higher end of the price for a player. But he's looking to whip it in the middle. He's actually won the ball there. This is a great chance for Royx.
He just tried to slide in, didn't he, there? And I think it's that flashback David Luiz. One of my biggest nemesis at the weekend league is if I see someone with a Van Dijk and a David Luiz partnership, I already feel like I'm 1-0 down because I just can't score.
So, you've already got the wrong mental look on the game.
I hate playing against them.
But here you go. Royx coming forward. He's got the ball out wide to Mane against Dumfries. Dumfries, fantastic. Simple tackle. Simple standing tackle. That's all it needed. But here you go. Hullet coming forward. He's got the ball with Teller. He's got a man running out wide. Is he going to go in the middle? He does with Hullet. He's got another man running out wide that had so much room.
He's getting so far through everything.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like that's penalty. No. Referee says no.
You've seen him given, that's for sure.
Definitely. But he's got the man out wide again. And Mbappe now. He's against Van Dijk. Can he get past him? Ooh, what? That was so unlucky.
Almost had it.
Beats the ball back forward. Great tackle by Hullet and a great ball as well to Ronaldo. This is non-stop, full-on football.
This is end-to-end now. This is what you want to see. Royx has got to go for it. So, he's definitely on fast build-up. Look at his team rushing
He's throwing
forward.
his players forward, isn't he?
Getting it.
But he's got the ball here with Mbappe. It's a great chance. He's just missed there. Just missed. Just gone wide.
Very close.
What are you drinking there, Matt?
Drinking something
tasty.
Very tasty.
Yeah, it looks nice. It looks nice.
Keep me awake. It's been a long day. You know, I started streaming personally this morning at 8:30 a.m. So I've been awake for quite some time today.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the same, but you know, I like my bed more than I do. But I've got a new mic now, so I can finally start streaming again without people having to be like, it sounds like you're in a washing machine or something like that. You know,
the old yes.
Yeah,
we
it
were
didn't
worried,
sound
weren't
great.
we, before we started that your mic might not have turned up in time, but it did.
Yeah, it did. It literally turned up at 10 a.m. this morning. I was asleep, and yeah, I heard the door knock, luckily. But anyway, enough about me and my sleeping pattern. Tullit's come forward. The screen time finishes. Great save. Militao. What a player.
Yeah, another very good player.
Yeah, that Militao looks like an insane card, to be honest.
This is team of the season as well. It's I think he's about 6'1", 6'2", and he's fast, he's strong, he's got great defensive stats.
That's a great pass through. Mane's got it. It's a great
save.
I'll tell you what, that was his chance. That was his chance right there.
If he got a timed shot maybe on the low driven there, he could have had a chance. Couldn't quite squirm it through.
Couldn't quite squirm it through. Almost. But anyway, JWG has got the ball back again.
The attack. And you can see, Royx has got a lot of men behind the ball. He's got 2, 4, 6, 7 players on the edge of his box.
Definitely going to take a toll.
He's got 2 players forward, isn't he? That is it.
Yeah, it's definitely
going to take that fast build-up.
Yeah, I mean, the fast build-up, and he's obviously on drop back as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's definitely going to, towards the later stages of the game, it's going to take a massive toll on his players' stamina, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, that's it, because your players are constantly rushing forward and then rushing all the way back, because he's gone pretty much to the 2 extremes, isn't he? I mean, I quite like to play drop back, but with possession, so that when I build up, it's a lot slower. My players' stamina is good then, because if it does go to extra time, I know we might not get as many extra times over 2 legs, but when you're playing weekend league, if it goes to extra time, you want to have a little bit of stamina left in the tank. He's gone for that drag back there, Royx, and Royx is showing more confidence in this game though, because he's actually throwing in some skill moves now. Whether it's the croquettes, he's got those funky little. I don't really know how to describe it. He's almost like doing a little disco spin, isn't he? It's not like a Berbatov spin or a McGeady spin.
Yeah,
but it's that little disco turn. But I don't know what the name of that one is.
I'm not sure. I just call it a little turn.
I'm going to call it a disco turn.
Royx is playing very unpredictably here, but there you go. On the turn of play, completely against the run of play, in my opinion. Eusebio, absolute bullet straight into the back of the net. That is 3-0 on aggregate to JWG against Royx.
You can see down the very bottom, underneath the main screen, guys, you can see match 1 final score was 0-2. So that is in relation to Royx being the home team in the second leg, which shows that JWG got the win in that one. So we'll see. Any other scores from around the ground yet, George, as well, as we're coming up towards half-time?
Ooh, actually very interesting. So Dougie has actually equalised against Davatron.
Nice. So what are we seeing it there? 3-3 was that now?
No, 1-1.
1-1 now. Okay, the other game was 3-2.
And the Baz Matty game, I think, is 3-2. I think. Actually, literally just had an update on the Dougie versus Davatron score. Dougie scored 3 goals.
Oh, so it's 3-1 then. Dougie's turned it around.
So it's 3-2.
Well, 3-2 now.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
It's all over the place.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Fantastic.
Here we go. Let's see if we're going to get any more chances before half time here.
I feel like we might get one more with JWG. He's looking.
We may do. He's on the attack here. Time is up. He's going to get
Ronaldo got the ball. Green time finish.
And that'll be half time.
Fantastic block there from Eder Militao.
Yeah, I mean, again, like we said earlier, that's a player that's got ridiculous defending ability. So, he's really, really good. He's always in the right position defensively. And we're going to see what he's got here. Only had long ball on, not even fast build-up, actually. So maybe the reason his players are getting forward quickly is because they're looking to get in behind straight away.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way he needs to play. Like, if he comes one-on-one against Van Dijk or David Luiz, he's got no chance. You've just got no chance. You'll just get shrugged off the ball instantly. Yeah. The only way you're going to win is if you get in behind them, and if one of their defenders luckily switches off.
Yeah.
You just need to get the jump on them, get the little bit of room on the first part of the sprint.
Yeah.
So, you know,
It's so
I
difficult
feel like
to get in behind them though because they're so good at positioning as well. So they're always in the right place.
Oh, that's unlucky there. That was unlucky. I like the try there from letting him run through the legs of Mbappe. Just not going to come off for him. But JWG has got the ball back. He's looking for another goal. He is unrelenting.
He's looking to seal it. You know, I know it's 3-0 on aggregate, and it's that turn there, and the rebound. Keeper can't get across, and he was onside, and that is my favourite, Raul. What a great goal! What a great goal that is.
There you go. Fantastic rebound goal.
Fantastic rebound goal, yeah. I mean, Raul's one of those players that, you know, he's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He's got great passing, shooting, speed. His physicality is great. His dribbling is great. He's just like an all-round good player. And I love having him on my team. I play him in like a 4-2-2-2. I played him as a wide cam, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Play him up front. He's a player that can play in midfield or attack because he's got such good passing. It's not just that he can play up front. You know, a lot of strikers on FIFA have bad passing. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo, for example. His passing's not that good, so I'd never play him anywhere in the midfield. I know he's like an out-and-out striker anyway, but I would never play him in midfield anyway just because his poor passing.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's a decent card, but again, passing isn't that great.
Yeah.
But this is I wasn't expecting it to be this one-sided. I feel like it's probably less one-sided than the scoreline indicates. It's a great little bit of skill there. Very unlucky.
Yeah, like you said there, I think, you know, Roix has done himself proud, actually. You know, he's playing against a top 100 player, and he's a Gold 1 player. And, you know, 2-0 at the moment is not a bad result, really. I know it will show up on the record that he's been beaten in the first leg 2-0 and whatever the second leg turns out to be. Yeah. But it's not a bad result when you think, you know, if you're playing the weekend league against somebody that was in the top 100, you consider a 2-0 defeat probably a fairly good result, really.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you... and he's had chances as well. Rourke has definitely had like 1 or 2 chances to like try and get something back.
Yeah,
and you know, even though it's 3-0 now, I feel like he's definitely got something good to take away from this game. You know, like I played against a top 100 player, and I've had chances, I've created chances. There's just 1 or 2 things that I need to improve, and maybe I'll be able to beat him.
He's going to have to sort of reset, and you said that earlier, he's going to have to mentally reset, and he's going to have to try and pick himself up for the second game that he's going to have. I don't know who he's playing in the next game. You know, he's got 2 more fixtures still to play. He's got Bass and Davitron still to play. Yeah. So, you know, he's still got 4 matches of FIFA to play, 2 series over 2 legs. So, you know, he's still got plenty of FIFA to play.
The next game is going to be Matty versus Davitron.
That's the next one we're showing, is it? Okay, awesome. You know, it's, how's the scores around the ground looking at the moment? Then?
Well, the scores have been fixed. I'm actually a massive liar.
Oh.
Davitron's winning 5-1.
Oh, okay.
Against Dougie. I don't know. I'm not... Don't shoot the messenger, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Don't shoot the messenger. And obviously, JWG is winning 5-0 on aggregate.
Yeah,
and the other
he's
game,
in a good performance, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Definitely putting in a very good performance, making him look like a very...
Got the keeper around there.
So it's now 6-1 to Davitron.
So Davitron's having a lot of goals.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think Davitron was one of the top 100 players either. I think it was Bass that was the other top 100. I might be wrong. It might be Bass, the Gold 1 player, I think it was.
Oh, Roy's got a chance.
Oh, Roy's going to score a goal. There you go. Scoring against top 100
He didn't
player.
score that goal from the first one. Look at that red Mane as well. What a player pick that is to get. I mean, Mane's great at the best of times. To get a red player pick is fantastic.
Mane.
Anytime a Liverpool player scores, I'm expecting you to break out into song and dance.
Maybe we can get a Salah song going, a Salah goal going.
I don't know if anyone's actually got Salah.
Here you go, Eusebio coming forward. Easy save for Edison.
Just about.
But yeah, I mean, Brooks, you've kind of, I know it's 5-1 over aggregate. But you got to be a little bit happy with yourself, you know, scoring a goal against a top 100 player. Yeah. It's a victory in itself, I guess. I mean, if this happened in Weekend League, obviously you wouldn't be happy. But, you know, you got to break the... you got to take the fine line, but that's going to be fixed.
But at the same time, you've got to remember, you know, he's a player that is very, very good, and his team is also like insane. You know, on paper. You know, even just to have that Eusebio up front, it's a ridiculous card. It's a great card to have up front. He's not going to miss chances. He's got shooting ability. He's got pace. He's just incredible all round. He's I don't know if he's been tipped as probably one of the most sought after players this year, but I know a lot of players, especially pro players, say that he's someone that they look to get into their team every time they go to an event.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I feel like tall strikers are the way to go.
Yeah.
Personally, really like tall strikers.
It's the first time scoop turns he does there are incredible, man.
Yeah,
He's so quick to get through the players.
Good save by the keeper, and it's another goal for Davatron.
Another goal for Davatron as well. My lord.
Yeah, it's looking to be a fairly one-sided one.
He's doing pretty well then, Davatron. So he's probably someone we need to watch out for then, if he's scoring a lot of goals.
The entire Guardians team is one to look out for.
Yeah.
Looking very, very good. And but yeah, it's here we go. Roy's got a chance. Mane going through on goal.
Pace.
Just the pace on Van Dijk.
Oh,
gets a turn on Van Dijk. Goes back inside. Cross.
I actually think that may have been a shot from Mane, not a pass.
Yeah, I feel like
I reckon this was a shot.
Yeah,
that was a shot. That was a shot.
He'll
take it.
I'm going to say it's a pass.
We'll say it was great play from Roy. To be honest, to create the chance though, that turn was incredible. He did the little disco turn there, which spun Van Dijk. Considering Van Dijk's got like what 99 strength probably on his team in the season, to get Mane just to roll past him like that is perfect timing.
You want to know an interesting stat though?
You tell me.
Still, nobody's dribbled past Van Dijk this season.
And you've said that before, and we're now 6 weeks after the season has ended. So it's no one's going to dribble past him in the off season.
I was just talking about now as well. To be fair, mate.
Well, he just got dribbled past by Mane in games, so change that stat. Change that stat.
No. He didn't go past him. He passed it across him. No, he didn't.
He did. He spun him. Spun him with a great turn. Spun him with a great turn.
But either way, Royx has done well, scoring 2 goals. But you've got to
get one last chance as well here, and he might even get a third.
Coming for on goal.
Oh, he's pushed him over. We're going to get a corner.
A bit of strength there.
Could have been a pen. You never know.
But yeah, full credit to JWG. First time playing in this tournament, wins 5-2 on aggregate.
All guns blazing as well. Really good. He looks like the sort of player as well that will be very happy to tactically see out a game. So, that you saw there when he just conceded a goal. I think he took a few seconds just to relax with the ball defence, let Royx's team push up a little bit so he could break them down again. But it's a strong start for the Guardians. Judging from the other scores around the ground, it sounded like Davatron was going to win. So that would have put them at 2-0 up. Remember, it is best of 9, so it's the first team to win 5 aggregate games. So the first team to win 5 series. So how it works is 3 players from the Guardians, 3 players from the Vikings. They all play each other. And then, so after 2 legs, if you win, you get a point. If you lose, you get no points. There is no such thing as a draw because it can go to a third leg, which will be golden goal, all the way through to penalties if it happens to be 0-0. So there's always a winner, and it's the first team to score 5 points, and that will seal the deal at 5 points. As you can't be overturned there if you go, say, 5-3 up or 5-2 up.
So we are just waiting on the final scores to come through, and then we'll get them up for you to confirm them. But yeah, what a fantastic first game we've had of the FIFA 19 summer tournament. It was really, really good. Don't get me wrong, it was a little bit one-sided, but Royx did really well getting 2 goals in the second half.
Yeah, he turned that around quite a bit, didn't he? Because you could have easily gone, let it get away from you at that stage, just sort of give up. But, the guys are forced to play on. They cannot leave. So, he did well to score 2 goals and come back into that game. Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe JWG took his foot off the gas a little bit. I don't really know. But either way, I thought that Royx maybe on another day could have probably come closer to beating him. He definitely had to adjust in the first game into the second half. He changed his whole tactics, basically changed his entire team. It was definitely a learning curve. But maybe in future games, he will now be like, all right, this is how this guy likes to play, or this is how top 100 players like to play.
Yeah, and that's it. I think the biggest thing for me was when he did those first-time scoop turns on the edge of the box, when he sort of passed the ball into someone like Neymar or Eusebio, and before he's even taken a touch, he's doing the fake shot. So when they get the ball sort of under control on the turn and heading towards goal. And I noticed that's quite a big thing with top 100 players, with the good players that can do that. Again, the croquettes helped for sure. The first goal being the El Tornado as well was a big help. It's one of those skill moves that it's hard to defend.
Yeah, it's not. It's a really nice skill. I personally really like the skill. I don't like that it's quite overpowered on FIFA, if you'd like to say. But in real life, I think it was Balassi that invented it. Originally called the Balassi flick, I think. And
named after the man himself.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's such a nice. It's such a nice.
We won 5-2 in total, didn't we? So we know that one. We know that one.
Yes.
But, we should have Davitron. Was it Davitron Matty? Wasn't it? You said Davitron.
Yeah,
was,
I think that was like
about 6 goals. So I'm going to take these shades off now. I'm going to bring the eyes out.
Whoa! He actually has eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, I don't know. Well, I've been sitting in front of the lights all day today, so
so
a
you
little
get
bit of respite. Bit of respite for the eyes, you know. Just a little bit of respite. Got a new follow to the channel as well. I Am Scrappy has joined the Arena Clash or Belong Arena's Twitch channel.
Are you ready for the first one of the season? What a legend! There you go. There you go.
I have nothing to say to that.
No, I didn't think you would. But either way, fantastic first game. You know, really, really enjoyed it. Looking forward to the second.
End, wasn't it? You know, there was plenty of goals involved as well. You don't want to see a 0-0 unless if it goes to extra time. It's fantastic. You know, it's tough to see first game up. There's a bit one-sided, but you know, it's a good warm up and it's a really good way to gauge how we're going to see these teams go. The Guardians looking very, very strong. Their first season involved in Arena Clash, all the way from Tyneside, a long way away from me.
Yeah.
You know, York Vikings, they were here last season, so they know what the drill's about. They know how to play. They know what it's all. We have some final scores, George. They're just going to be updated.
So,
give us a shout out. You've got
final scores. They have come through.
They've come through to you. Let's get it on.
They have come through. So, obviously, we knew the JWG and Roix game was, what was it in the end? 6-3? 5-2. 5-2 on aggregate. And the Matty versus Bass game was 4-3 to Bass, beating Matty there. So that's 2-0 on
to the Guardians already.
Points for the Guardians. And then the Dougie versus Davitron game was 7-1.
7-1. Wow. So Davitron looks like a man to watch. You know, 27 goals in his first appearance in Arena Clash. That's. I
mean, they all look like really good players.
Yeah.
To be fair, you know, they all look like they had great games, but that is 3 points going over to the Guardians, which
so they need 2 more.
Only need 2 more, and you know, when you've got 2 top 100 players in your team, you know, you've got to expect them to be winning all your games. So, you know, we could be looking at a difficult one in the next set matches. But I did see an interesting comment in the chat here. What do we think of the Volta in FIFA 2020?
About Volta is that it's not multiplayer online with your friends. I understand that FIFA are looking into it. I'm going to bring it out potentially, because why you would bring out another single player mode in 2019, I don't know, when it's a multiplayer game. You know, if they made it into like a Pro Clubs thing where you could have 5v5, you could have 5v5 tournaments very, very easily. You know, maybe Arena Clash. If Volta's really good, maybe we get Arena Clash 5v5s. Who knows? Yeah,
that would be really, really cool. Maybe do a little tournament Insomnia or something like that. But we did see, like, they introduced the party games this FIFA, didn't they? Like, they introduced what was it, 6v6 and a few other cool party modes, like you can foul the ref, no red cards, stuff like that. Yeah, it was like no red cards. If you score a goal, you get a man sent off. Headers and volleys only, things like that. I mean, they were okay, but it was all kickoff mode again. So it was all very much relying on you having a friend round. And exactly. You know, that was what I was about to come to. You know, the fact that, you know, we're in 2019 now. Who has real life friends these days? Exactly. You know, we're all online friends. Exactly. Like, to be honest, like, not many people have friends around to play FIFA anymore. Maybe you do if you're 14, 15, 13, however old you are. Like, if you're a younger lad, maybe you do. Like, because, you know, we probably had mates around when we were younger, you know, stay up all night playing FIFA. Oh, do you want to do a heads and volleys game? You know? So, but when you're my age, ripe age of 21 years old, by the way, don't look at me like that. It just looks cool because we're not in the same room, but it looks like we can look at each other. It's quite funny. I appreciate this. I appreciate the production. He's literally right there. We painted the walls so it looks different.
Yeah.
It might sound completely different. Like Mike
what I should have had is someone's arm coming in from that side as you reached across then, but that would have worked. That could have been quite cool. No,
Yeah,
it won't
it's not
work.
gonna
It won't work. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, but either way, I am really looking forward to FIFA 2020.
Yeah.
I feel like it will be decent. I don't feel like they'll have this many problems as they did this year, to put it in the best way I can possibly.
Time will tell. But we have the players going into the game now. So you told me, George, was it going to be Matty against... No, sorry, who was it playing? Dougie Davitron.
And apparently they have just skipped out of the lobby because I think one of them needs to put on a cheeky contract.
Well, no, players have contracts. Oh, I suppose with the amount of games you play on FIFA now, you think you play 30 games a weekend league, you've got to think of all those Div Rival games people play, if people play squad battles. I mean, I don't know that anyone plays single player seasons really, but I actually managed to get to Div 1 and the rewards were not very good, so I stopped and didn't spend any more time in there.
They used to be worth it.
They did, yeah. It used to be worth it.
I think it was like FIFA 13, something like that. They were so worth it. Like I think you got 10k and a 15k pack for completing the ultimate trophy. And they used to be so much better.
Yeah.
But either way, we are getting into game very shortly.
Good to see one of our runners up from last season in chat as well. Jay Lozzie from the Cardiff Saints is in chat as well, which is good to see.
Welcome.
Hopefully they're getting on well.
And Pans Gaming. He's put the raid emote in there, so I'm presuming he's hosted the channel or something.
Pans is coming in as well. Good man as well.
Appreciate it very much, Pans. Good lad. But yeah, it's been a very good game so far. Jay Lozzie, the games have been very good. Very lots of new, interesting competition for you guys to deal with. So, it's going to be a hard season for you guys. I feel like with the introduction of a lot more top 100 players.
Like we said at the start, there's a lot of players, the caliber of players improved from last year. We had a lot of players in and around, like the lower ranks of elite and the higher ranks of gold last year. Now we're getting players, that are solidly within the top 100. And a lot of players, Elite 1, they're on that border of Elite 1 top 100 now instead of Gold 1, Elite 3. So the standard has raised up quite significantly so far.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, last season we had a lot of whitewashers, didn't we? Let's be honest.
There were some, yeah.
There were a few. There weren't loads, but there were a few. And, that might happen again this season. But I feel like once we get to the group, once we get out of the group stages, we get to the knockout stages, I feel like it's definitely going to be a lot closer than it was last season.
Yeah, I mean, especially even when we get to the knockout stages, like you're saying, you get down to the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and the final. Although the final was, you couldn't really have written the final to be any closer because you go into that golden goal. But it'd be good to see because we did have some games where we were commentating, and I think eventually we went really far off topic when it got to like 5, 6, 7-0. I think we even had a couple of games I think went above double figures. And here you go. We'll get the confirmed score from the first round of games. JWG winning 6-2, Bass winning 4-3, Davitron winning 7-1. So, they've scored 17 goals already.
Only conceded 6
games. But, all is not lost for the Vikings. Although we saw Royx lose 6-2, he still played well and he was still in the game. I know on 6-2 was a bit of a gap. There's 4 goals there, but he did well to combat and come back into the game. It's difficult because that the Guardians on paper again have got a couple of top 100, so we know that they're going to be a strong team and a strong contender for the title, even at this early stage, just based on their current weekend league finishes.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like unless there's a major upset, it might be Guardians versus the Claymores in the final.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Because of the new players that have come in.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, the standard's gone up. The teams have got very strong players. There are some players that were here last season that aren't here because they've been upgraded, not necessarily upgraded, but you know what I mean? They've been knocked out by better players. And I see you looking at me, so I'm going to pretend to talk to you over here as well. But, it's good to see. It's quite fun, isn't it? It's good fun. Yeah, but, it's going to be really interesting to see. And I'm sure we'll see some of these guys getting in and around the pro scene. I think for the Claymores, Bundled Adam, I think, played for Watford in the EPL tournament. Like I said, Mark Marley beat me in the qualifiers to get through as the Bournemouth player for the EPL tournament. So, we've got some good players here. We've got.
Go to the right a little
I'm
bit.
assuming it's going to be Davitron in the dark colours there. Matty is in the white. So I have to see. Look, Matty's
Yes,
definitely
commentary
in the
is on
white.
again, but that's
Commentary is
fine.
on.
We'll
Yeah,
get that
we
fixed in a second.
Get it.
We'll get that fixed in a second. What don't these players understand? What don't they understand?
Terrible.
We're the better commentators
Gilby's
here.
jumped into the chat as well. Good to see him here.
Andy Gray out. Get him out.
Chance. Are we playing at? We're playing in Newcastle here, by the looks of things.
Oh dear Lord.
And mind you, they are the Tyneside
that's the
Guardians,
first goal.
and the Tyneside Guardians have the lead through Cristiano Ronaldo.
Fantastic first goal. The commentators maybe being a bit over the top with the celebration.
Oh, my lord!
End stuff.
Sabio comes in. There's the pause, which I'm assuming is going to sort the commentary out. But what a start, my lord! What
Fantastic.
a start!
Vikings and the Guardians both getting a goal under their belt. Wow.
Straight away.
Yeah, straight away. Literally after like 3 minutes.
There
Insanity.
we go. Commentary is off.
I guess
so we are ready. We are ready.
Indeed, we are.
I tell you what, I'm going to tweet out that we're live still, and we'll see if we can get some more people in. See if we can get some more people to come in, and maybe we should give some prizes away, George. Maybe you can give prizes away. Maybe you can give away more shirts like that if you've got any hidden away.
Oh.
George has the tiara as well.
There's some tiaras if anybody wants to be a queen
Some
with.
giveaways, tiara giveaways.
Does anybody want to be a princess with me? We can be princess pals. There you go.
Yeah. And was that a tumbleweed? I think I just saw a tumbleweed go flying past.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
Right.
That was a terrible joke.
Great opportunity for a free kick. He's got Figo on the free kick. He's gonna chip it into the box. That's a great ball.
Header.
Just wide. Just wide. I'll try my hardest. I try my hardest.
You do.
And you just take the mick out of me. I do not appreciate it. But here you go. That's a good ball through, but defender just going to get there just in front of Eusebio, and Eusebio is actually going to be offside.
Right,
So
I'm just finishing tweeting this out, so we'll hopefully see some more people appear.
Mm. But how's everyone's weekend leagues going so far? If you are playing weekend league, of course.
I started on PlayStation, an account that I made about 10 days ago, and I'm actually 2-0, believe it or not, which is surprisingly good. 2-0, so I'm quite happy with that. We're going to see a chance. The first time shot there goes wide from Davitron.
That was quite an unlucky one. That was literally so close to going in from
that first
Davitron.
time shot as well,
But this is very end-to-end stuff. Matty, maybe a little bit annoyed from the last game that he played. Maybe he's like, right, I must win now.
He's just, he's going to think, I played the first game, what was it, 6-1, 7-1, he's got to try and make a comeback now. It's a great header, he's pulled the keeper out a little bit.
Ooh.
Thought he might have been
Very
offside there, actually, but obviously not.
Obviously not. But here you go. We've got Matty coming forward here. He's got Bergkamp. He's got Bergkamp playing.
Yes.
I don't see that one very often. That's a good ball.
Bergkamp was really good at the start.
Right.
I had Bergkamp really early on. He's really good because he was, he's not the fastest, but he was really good at passing and shooting, and playing him in like centre forward or almost like a supporting striker, a cam even. He's a really, really good player up there.
Definitely. Tex or Gorilla? Matt?
That's what Joey said. You've got to put it down to Tex. You see how many tournaments he's won. You've got to say that Tex is probably the better player. But yeah. I don't know. Have those guys played against each other recently? Honestly, I don't know.
I don't know. I rated Gorilla last season. This season, I don't really rate him. I don't know where he went, but he kind of disappeared off the face of the earth a little bit.
Maybe this FIFA just wasn't one that he was getting along with.
Yeah. Experience as well under his belt, so he's a absolutely phenomenal young lad, and probably the future of FIFA, I should say.
Could be. I mean, you can't really tell, how good players are, whether it's to do with age or what. I know obviously people say when you're younger you've got faster reactions and that, but I don't know that FIFA's really a game that you have to have the quickest reactions. No. Obviously, it helps when you're on those intricate little plays, whether it's little 1-2s or the skill moves, but. That's something I'm really interested in for FIFA 20 is the fact that skill moves won't be as easy to chain. It will stop people using all those La Croquetas, but it'll be interesting to see. It will bring a bit more realism to the game, I think, because sometimes you'll see people do like 4 La Croquetas into 3 Elasticos, and you just think, that wouldn't happen in real life. Even someone like Ronaldinho would struggle to throw those together.
But they have said that it's going to be harder to chain together, but they will be rewarded. Oh, hit the post there. That's
I think
unlucky.
he's been pulled back for a free kick anyway.
Yeah,
So he's still got a chance.
But yeah, they said it's going to be harder to pull off, but they will be rewarding players if they can pull them off.
Yeah,
so,
I think it's something like you can chain one or you can chain maybe 2 skill moves together. That's a great free kick.
Oh my god, I missed
George
that.
looked away.
I looked away.
Sabio, 91, has just slammed that in around the wall at the near post.
Free kick.
The keeper's gone to push it away, and he's got it into the side name.
You look away for a second, lads.
Blink and you'll miss it. Davitron goes from 1-0 up to 2-1 down against Matty, who is making a right comeback from his first disappointing appearance this season.
Yeah, exactly. Matty coming out of the gate strong after that last game. Maybe had a little team talk with the rest of his team.
He's got quite an odd team as well. When you look, he's got like Torreira in there, which I assume will probably be the Footmas card. He's got Fernandinho in there. He's got Bergkamp. He's got Blanc and Lalas. Those 2 solid players. We're going to see a free kick up at this end here now. And,
are we going to see the same type of free kick? Is he going to smash it in?
He's got run over with Neymar.
He's gone for the pass. Lays it off the bar. Can he win the header? No, he cannot.
Calmly out of defence as well by Matty there, which is good to see. Is there a chance for a counter-attack here?
There is. This is a massive chance for a counter-attack. Just the wrong pass there. Maybe try to force it a little bit. Too much. But he's got the ball back and, he's lost the ball again.
And before we can even say he's won it back, he's given it away. This is what I mean with this. These two are very aggressive with their defending, which is resulting in a lot of possession being turned over one way and then back again.
Good to see, though.
It's probably a goal kick, actually, I think.
It's good for the viewers. Isn't
well,
it?
that's it. It's something good to watch. I know you see a lot of these sort of pro players in other tournaments and stuff. It's a lot more tactical, I find, whereas this is very, very open and end to end, which is great.
Definitely. It looks like a very good game. Was that a free kick? No, got the ball, according to the ref. But here you go. This is the chance for Davitron to come forward. He's got the patience. It's a fantastic pass. But now he's looking a bit surrounded. But he's got the man out wide. He could have passed out wide there. But he's still patiently build up play. Was that offside?
I think he's maybe just on.
Just on. It did look like he'd run back from an offside position, but obviously not. And now, can we see Matty come forward? Not a great pass.
Great slide tackle there as well. Last man needed to make that block.
Yeah, definitely needed to make that one. But Bergkamp doesn't really have the pace for those.
No, that's the only problem. If you almost want him to be the supplier rather than the sort of receiver of possession there.
Yeah, definitely. I don't really know who Matty has in his team. He's got Son
there, yeah. It's Son, Bergkamp. He's got Eusebio, Torreira. I'm assuming it's Footmas Torreira.
Torreira's still got the ball. He's still got the ball. Is he going to win it back?
He still comes away with the ball somehow. He's got a chance to cross it here.
It's that aggression, isn't it? It's that aggression, I feel like.
He's quite quick as well, because I think he's only about 5'6", isn't he? He's not a big player.
And
Peewee's in the chat as well now.
As soon as it starts, it's already half-time. What a game so far. We're going to have a quick look at the team here. So, he's got Cruyff, Ronaldo up there, Neymar Jr., Di Maria, Figo.
Tots Verratti, I think it is. Team of the season,
Verratti. CDM.
Yeah, Verratti.
Oh, is it?
For PSG, he's a weird card. He's got like a 93 rated or whatever it was, 94 rated. But all of his stats are nowhere near that. So I don't really understand why he's got such a high rated card. You never really hear about him in real life either. You never really hear him. He's never on the score sheet that often. Doesn't seem to provide a lot of assists. I know he's a defensive midfielder, but you never really hear much about him, to be honest.
No, exactly. It's I'm not a huge fan. That's a great save, by the way. I'm not really a huge fan of Verratti. I feel like he is definitely a good player. He's very good at what he does. He does
another near post corner there with Ronaldo. It's something that's almost
actually
impossible.
Just score that.
It's almost impossible to defend those near post corners. That's the problem, especially when Ronaldo's there.
Yeah, it's a bit of a dodgy one because we've had overpowered near post headers in previous FIFAs and a bit like, probably should have fixed that one. But yeah, it's a bit of a rough one, you know. Like near post, nobody likes near post headers.
Well, the thing is, when you've got someone like Ronaldo,
This is a huge chance. Di Maria, he's going to smash it.
What a shot! Do you know what? That looked like the goal that he scored in the World Cup for Argentina. I can't remember who it was against, but he scored a goal in the World Cup from range outside the box, just like that.
Fantastic! I absolutely smashed it.
And it's on its head again. It's 3-2 now to Davatron.
Oh, here you go. There's another chance. Edison with a fantastic
save. So we've
save.
had Davatron go 1-0 up. Then we've had Matty go 2-1 up. Now we've had Davatron go 3-2 up. We've still got 40 minutes or 35 minutes still left to play in this game.
It's really close considering, to be fair. Alexandro, man out wide. He hasn't got many players in the box. He's going to whip it in anyway to Ronaldo. It's a good header away. Now Figo on the break.
Ethan is coming with a follow on the channel. Welcome in.
Oh yeah, how you doing, Pee-wee? Welcome to the stream, buddy. MVP of last season, by the way, guys. There you go, Johan Cruyff's got the ball. He
gets there before the keeper, and that is going to be 4-2. Remember, we've still got a second leg of this match as well between these two.
What a fantastic goal. You know, I didn't expect Cruyff to get there.
No, especially, you know, he's not the tallest, Cruyff, is he?
No, he's not at all. So is this Davatron 4-2?
Davatron 4-2 up, yeah. From you know, he was 2-1 down at one stage. Matty cueing a pause here. He's probably going to have to, because he's going to probably have to try and work out if he can do anything here to combat this and come back into the game.
He's looking to come forward, but I feel like his attacks are being thwarted quite easily.
Yeah.
Just as I say that, he's going to get a shot, and that was almost a rebound goal. The goalkeeper put it in a very dangerous position after that save. Like his left back was there to bail him out. But can we see another chance coming forward for Davatron?
He's got a lot of players out wide, isn't he? Considering he was meant to be playing, I think, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, wasn't he? Maybe he's playing quite high width on it.
Yeah, I feel like he's definitely playing like 4 or 5 width. Ooh, I like the name of that team there from Viking Matty, Bala Club. I like that. Wrestling thing. Leave me alone.
I didn't get that reference, so
I think you would have.
But this is what I mean. Look, you see, he's playing 4-1-2-1-2 narrow here, Davatron. But I don't understand. He seems to have a lot of width. So unless his tactics are showing that he's playing very, very wide with it, I don't know.
Well, either way, that is a very nice looking team.
It is
a very nice looking team.
Any other scores from around the ground as we've just gone past the hour mark?
Well, shall we have a look?
Let's have a look. Come on, Jeff. See what he's got for us.
So, obviously these scores aren't final, but I think JWG is 9-0 up.
Wow.
Against Dougie. So that's an unlucky one. Davatron obviously winning in this one, 4-2.
Yep, 4-2.
Coming forward here, he's got a great chance. And Royx is actually beating Bass 3-1.
So Royx has had a good turnaround then after a tough opener.
But as it stands, the Guardians will be going through
5-1.
Still got a second leg.
Plenty of time. We've seen in this game. Matty is capable of scoring goals out of nowhere. You know, he scored 2 very quick goals after going 1-0 down. So there is a chance that more goals could come.
I feel like Davatron's kind of got his.
Whoa!
I feel like Davatron's kind of got his number now.
How he got to that?
Neither am I. That was a bit of a weird one, to be honest. But I feel like Davatron's kind of knows what Matty's doing at this point. He's really, really doing very well at tracking down his players and kind of stopping him from getting these kind of fake shots in and balls in. That's great tackle.
Great challenge in the box. Very risky to slide. And we're going to have a corner here. We've got Bergkamp to whip it in. I would have thought you'd pick Bergkamp to be in the box because he's quite tall, I think. He's about 6 foot something and he's decent in the air, I would have thought.
But here you go, Ericsson doing all the spins, all the turns, being able to keep the ball and giving the ball to Ronaldo. Out wide to Alexandro now, giving it to Mane. It's great build-up play here. Davatron really quick, but just loses the ball as it was looking to come to the end of that build-up play. But here you go. Matty's got the ball.
Up the other end we go.
He's got a fantastic ball out wide to Son. Son's going to play it into Bergkamp, into Eusebio. That's a penalty.
It is a pen. He had, shielding the ball there in the box. It's unlucky. It's one of those where it's probably bumped off the AI and won the penalty. But it is a penalty. It is a foul.
That is indeed.
Straighten his run up a bit. Let's see if we can get the head. See which way he's going to go. Not sure if we're going to be able to predict it here.
Yes, it's a bit of a hard one due to the way we're watching it. But I reckon he's going to go left. Straight down the
Straight
middle.
down the middle.
And nuts of
it's been
steel
red.
from Davitron to just stay down the middle.
It's really awkward in penalty shootouts because I feel this year it's you can't place the ball in the top corner or the bottom corner. It's very much just left, right, or middle. Whereas previous years you could blast it top corner or bottom corner and still sort of beat the keeper with a bit more skill. I feel this year it's very difficult to aim it.
I don't think so. I feel like it's easy to aim it this season.
I feel it's way harder to you can't put it past the
you
keeper.
Just bang it. You just bang your stick top left, and you just shoot and put the right. That's another penalty.
Oh my lord! I'm not sure that one was as much of a penalty as the first one.
I feel like he pushed him.
I thought he may have won the ball there.
I feel like he pushed him.
We're not going to see the replay though. He's changing penalty taker, maybe taking Eusebio off it. He's going straight for Bergkamp.
Down the middle
He's not
again.
going to go down the middle this time, no, and he gets the goal.
It's going to be 4-3 now. Matty looking to...
Look at that moments card. 85 pace, 96 shooting.
Pace isn't too bad, is it?
Slammed it away.
Freddie getting the let's go Guardians.
Well, yeah, Freddie's converted to the Tyneside Guardians, hasn't he? He's a Guardians fan now.
Freddie supports everyone, I think.
Freddie supports the tournament, which is good to see, you know.
He loves everything. He loves just long arenas. There you go, Matty coming forward. Fantastic bit of skill. Not the pass you want to see, though.
No.
Definitely not the pass you want to see.
I think he was looking for the pass out wide and the first time shot inwards, which is always a good thing.
Pepe goes for the cross there. He's won the overhead kick.
Oh, who's on the line? Who was on the line?
Oh, blimey, Pepe.
And that shot's going to go out for a throw-in. So, yeah. Pretend
wow.
that
was an interesting one, wasn't it?
2 minutes to go then, and you know it's actually doesn't really matter too much if Matty gets another goal. Really, obviously, if he pulls back to 4-4, that's fantastic. But he kind of wants to make sure he doesn't go any further behind. 4-3 is a good place to be right now, especially as he was 4-1 down.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he wasn't. He was 4-2 down. 4-2.
Yeah, 4-2 down.
He has had that missed penalty, but then you know if he'd scored it, maybe he wouldn't have won the second one. There's a chance here.
That's a great chance, and he scored it. That is
4-4. Wow. We are back to a level playing field, back to square one.
Fantastic work there from Matty. Great little bit of build-up play. Got it on the edge of the box. I feel like Davitron should have dealt with it a bit easier. Noticed the sign that the finesse shot was coming. Yeah. But, you know, fantastic work by...
But here you go. We're going to go into the second leg very, very shortly. You know, Davitron having more chances there, 14 shots, but 4-4, the end result. So
that was a fantastic game, to be honest.
Really good. And Matty did miss a penalty, so there is still a chance. You know, he could have gone 5-4 up if he'd scored that pen.
Definitely, he could have took the lead there, but maybe this is the wake-up call for Davitron. Need to...
You know, what a game, though. You know, Davitron goes 1-0 up right at the beginning, then Matty goes 2-1 up within 5 minutes, and then Davitron goes back to 4-2, and then Matty pulls it back to 4-4 late on. So it's a really, really solid matchup here. These two very evenly matched. Do we have any other scores from around the grounds at the moment, George? Any latest updates?
I don't know if they're obviously the latest that they're up to date. These aren't 100% confirmed, but it was 9-0 JWG as far as I was aware, 3-1 Bass and 4-2 to Davitron, which is now 4-4. Davitron.
I mean, that's mad, isn't it? Davitron and Matty. What a game we've seen there. And that Bergkamp doing bits and Eusebio there, that free kick. So actually, Matty did well from set pieces. Although he missed a penalty, he did score a penalty and he scored that free kick as well, which is pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I mean, really fantastic game. It's everything you want to see it as a commentator and as a viewer. But here you go. We are getting into
going to extra time, which we
I don't think this one's quite right.
Not quite sure why they've gone to extra time here.
We're going to tell them to get the hell out of that game.
We'll come back to that very shortly. So
quit that game, boys.
So it is 4-4. So the way it'll work, those guys need to just go into the second leg, and if it's tied at the end of the second leg, if they say they draw 4-4 again, or if they draw 1-1, basically if they draw the second leg, it will go to extra time. So give us a couple of minutes, and we'll have that one back. We'll have that one back with us and in the right format. But
let's have a cheeky look at chat, shall we? Guys, you were the best broadcasters in Arena Clash. Thank you very much, Freddie. We already knew that was true anyway. Just think up. The actual broadcaster, the actual producer said thank you, because obviously he's the actual broadcaster, not me and Matt. But either way, the comeback of dreams, indeed it was. From 4-2 down is crazy. Do you like my shirt, Pee-wee? I actually got it from.
Is very much appreciating the shirt.
I got it from Tesco, so only costs like £8. Fantastic. Jobs are good. And how come you guys aren't sat next to?
We are sat next to each other. Look. See, we can. I would say I'd reach around and tap your shoulder. High five, yeah. High five. Yeah. Ready? You need to go back in your camera a bit more. You don't even far over.
3, 2,
there you go.
There you go.
I don't even know what that sound effect was there. But
the slap.
You slapped your leg, did you? Okay, well, there you go. Well, we are next to each other, people. You can see what we did. George explained this earlier. Is he's painted his half of the room a darker colour over here. I've gone with the lighter colour over here. So
I actually really like your side of the room. The Dulux paint,
minimalist.
Yeah, exactly. Nice and white. But yeah,
you do need to get a spirit level for your pictures, but maybe
they are level. I swear they are level. Please,
Stevie Wonder would be pleased to see them. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I'm sure he would be.
Anyway, getting back to the games, so far the Guardians are looking quite strong. They were 3-0 up in the first set of fixtures, so it's looking likely that they're going to win 2 out of. If you said that JWG was 9-0 up, so it's looking likely that he's going to win his game, and that'll take it to 4-0. Davitron is a close game. Did you say that Bass was winning 3-1 as well? Did you say?
Yeah, I think was it 3-2? No, it was 3-1 to Roix. So.
Roix was winning. Okay. So that would make it 3-1 potentially, but 4-1. But we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, there's a whole second leg.
Yeah, there's still a whole second leg to go. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
4-4 in the game that we're watching. The main game. The
game. I mean, you can't pick that any better, could you? The first game was pretty close between Roix and JWG, although it was 6-2. Roix did well to fight back in a game where he was playing against a top 100 player.
But who knows? Maybe we'll get a golden goal this match. Who knows?
Maybe. We haven't had one so far. Obviously, we're at the start, so we haven't seen any golden goals yet. We saw a couple last season. Still no penalty shootouts. I mean, that would have been pretty epic if the final had gone to a penalty shootout. That would have been pretty epic, wouldn't it? But
that would have been crazy. Obviously, the first game of the first set of last season, we had a golden goal, didn't we?
I think we did. Yeah. I mean, there was a couple of golden goals around, wasn't there? But It's a difficult thing over 2 legs to get a draw. Is you always feel like someone is going to take it over 2 legs, really, and whether they win one or not. But so apparently they are still playing. We're actually going to just go to them and watch. I mean, they don't actually need to play this, but the producers they can't seem we can't seem to get them to get out of the game.
Maybe they're that bothered about their win-loss record.
Yeah, maybe neither of them want to quit. The thing is,
I feel like we should deduct. We should deduct points to them. Yeah, I was actually really enjoying that. Like, maybe we'll get a penalty shootout.
Maybe we can go back to that one. Maybe okay. I don't know. Maybe it's something a bit exciting than us. But
tell you what we should do. We should just do a protest. We should just protest over.
Just sit in silence until
they leave.
But so we're basically waiting for them to. It's the first leg, so they don't need to play golden goal. But maybe one of them doesn't want to lose. I suppose because actually, when you're playing a friendly, you can't get a draw, so someone would have to quit. Like you say, maybe one of them's really bothered about.
Quit. So one of them scored in extra time. One of the producers asking how they're still going. So it's not golden goal.
I don't know.
It's just extra.
Can we just watch the golden? Well, it's not even golden goal. Can we just watch extra time?
Just extra time.
If they go to a penalty shootout now, and then we just have to sit and watch them do penalties.
Can we just slate these? Can we lay into them a little bit? Like, what are you doing?
What is happening?
Get on with the game. But here we go. We've got a chance going from Bergkamp. What a save!
I don't know why we're carrying on here, guys. Come on, we don't need to be in this situation here. But yeah. Anyway,
too much pride for their own good.
Too much pride on the
We don't want to watch them.
Yeah, it's
terrible.
I don't know, making our job harder by carrying on. The thing is, they've then got to go into the lobby, apply a fitness card, and then get back into the lobby and play each other again because they've got a whole 90 minutes to play against each other. I suppose at least the other games will then go a bit further ahead.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm genuinely still shocked there.
In the ears.
Wait, I'm confused. We're just gonna keep going. So basically, we are waiting for obviously those players to quit. while we quit, let's talk about a bit about team of the season, because we kind of hinted on it a little bit.
Touched it a little bit, haven't we?
Talk on it too much. So I feel like they've done a lot of good for this team of the season. What do you feel like they could maybe improve on for next team of the season? Is there anything that the community has been like asking for more of during team of the season? Because I feel like they've been fairly good for content, aside from doing the same stuff.
I think what should happen is they need better weekly objectives. I feel like some of the weekly objectives are really, really harsh on the community. You know, like get 5 assists or 7 assists whilst winning a game with like a Spanish player for that Suso card. It was like win 7 rivals games with a Spanish assist, and it's just mental. It's really, really, really difficult. Yeah. We're trying to work out what's going to happen in the other game here as well. In theory, the score should stay at 4-4 from Matty versus Davitron. Although they were playing in extra time and one of them took the lead, the actual overall score should stand at 4-4.
I personally feel like it should stay at 4-4. Just hear me out. Like I know they played on, they both played on, and they scored. But at the end of the day, it was extra time. We was telling them to get out of the game. That's their problem.
It's one of those where it should, it's 4-4 going into the next one. I think as long as they know that and we know that should hopefully that'll be cleared up, because 4-4, and then we'll go to the second leg, and then we'll see what happens there. Maybe it'll go to extra time if they tie that game.
Who knows? Maybe we'll actually get to see a legit version of extra.
Maybe a legit golden goal. Yeah, that would be quite interesting. And then if the score somehow gets reversed, that would be interesting.
Yeah, it would be definitely an interesting one to see. But yeah, it was still a very fantastic, very good game. Yeah. Very impressed with the
lots of goals.
Impressed with it. So it's been confirmed the game still counts as 4-4, even though somebody scored.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a very good first game. I'm actually really, really pleased with the amount of competition we've had in this tournament so far. I feel like this is a very good sign for Arena Clash, and definitely FIFA for Arena Clash in general.
Yeah, going forward as well, hopefully more seasons will be had. Obviously, FIFA 20 is not far away now. We've got, 3 months pretty much to the day when it will be released. Yeah. And so that's not far off. And we are going to jump into the next game. So I've had an early pause here. We're going to get some tactical changes. Neymar going to Cam. It's only a 93 Neymar there, actually. So that must be maybe an inform Neymar.
I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased that we have gotten out of extra time and gotten into the new game.
Yes.
We are at a different stadium as well, which is quite nice. So it's a nice stadium. It's a nice pitch.
The groundsman's done a good job of cutting the grass for sure.
Yes, Groundsman of the Year award.
Maybe. I'm sure there's better grounds out there than this one, though. I'm sure.
Definitely not Newcastle's ground.
But let's see. So we've got Davitron in the dark kit again, kicking from right to left, and we've got Matty kicking from left to right in the white kit. It's always quite handy when the guys have got their gamer tags above them, actually, because then we can really easily see which team's which. So you can obviously put a gamer tag to a name.
I mean,
which is great.
The grey is Davitron, isn't it? And the white is Mac, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Just like I explained,
exactly. So it's easy. So it doesn't even matter if they got names above their head. But here we go. It's a very good chance there.
Early block. Is that Desai in the box there? I mean, that Desai, I think it might be his moments card, is a very strong defender. I actually remember him recently.
Sabio's got the ball. It's a great bit defender. It's going to be
back for a free kick, quite far back actually. Indeed. A bit too far out to shoot this time.
Nah, you can always go for a little dig. Always go for a little dig for a goal.
31 yards.
Is he going to look for it, though? Is he going to go for it? Probably not. He's giving it to Eusebio, though.
Powered up for it.
There you go. He's gone for it. Just over
not the far bar. Away, not far away.
Too much power. Bit too much. But either way, this will definitely be a close game. Interested to see what the final score is going to be.
Well, let's say, bottom of the screen down here, you can see first match 4-4. So, very tight affair so far.
Yeah, I think the nerves are probably going to come into play a little bit for both players. Desai again, rock at the back there for Davitron.
Reads the game well, I think, Desai. Always in good position, and he's actually very fast as well for a centre-back.
Indeed he is. Ooh, that was unlucky. That was a really good cross into the middle, into the box there, and a little bit unlucky. Maybe jumped a bit too high.
Yeah, I mean, Figo's not really known. I don't think he was ever known for his heading ability. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think that's one. Oh, what a ball! That was a weird one.
Cheeky little pass.
He like flicked it up with the back of his heel. That was interesting. That's a great ball. Diving header, dive and save.
Tell you what, Matt, he's got to be careful here. He's trying to play out from the back, but he's trying to do it really, really quickly. It's almost like he's trying to rush out from the back. But
here you go. This could be a chance. It's a great pass, and there's a great pass out wide to Bergkamp. Can he bury it? Went for the chip.
I think even if the chip went past the keeper, there was a player getting back on the line there that probably would have made a block.
Yeah, probably. But that was a really good bit of build-up play there from Matty. Great timing on the passes. But here you go again. Davitron really liking that Alexandro playing it out wide.
Good header away again. We're only 20 minutes in. These guys are it's end-to-end football right now. Yeah,
it's really cool. Like, we love the end-to-end stuff. Makes it a lot more exciting for the viewer and for the commentators as well.
Really, really good, yeah.
So yeah, I'm really not disappointed by how this game has gone. It's been very exciting.
Well, after the first leg, being 4-4, but I think by about this point it was about 3-2 probably by this point already, wasn't it? It was plenty of goals early on. Yeah, definitely. And there have been some good goals as well today. That Di Maria goal was an absolute screamer. Yeah, good long shot.
Maybe goal of the week so far. I don't know. I feel like the free kick maybe.
Free kick was pretty good. The first goal we had, the El Tornado with Neymar, although it was an El Tornado, it's not our favourite goal to see, but it's still well executed in the situation that he was in.
Can't keep giving it to the same goal though. We had a lot of El Tornados last season that we gave goal of the week for. So sometimes you just got to give it to the nice build-up play.
Yeah.
Or a screamer. Here you go. Ronaldo's coming forward. Just gets tackled there. But
I wonder how these guys warm up for their games as well. Sorry to interrupt. I wonder if they sit in their arena and either they play against each other or they play against warm-ups against their opponents, or whether they just sit in there and play weekend league. I always wondered how they warm up before an arena clash matchup.
I mean, a few of the players have told me that they just kind of go in there a few hours early, play some Div rival games. Obviously, last season it was Tuesday, so it had to be Div rival games.
True, very true.
Maybe now they get in and play some weekend league games, which could be a very good thing for Arena Clash because they come out as FUT champions. They're really psyched up and ready because. Arena Clash, FUT Champions games are way more important than Div rival games. But I didn't post.
I didn't even really see him charge up that shot. He didn't go for the timing or anything. He just literally went for the shot out of nowhere there.
Yeah, he was just dribbling. He wasn't sprinting or anything, and he just smashes it.
That's something about Bergkamp though. Bergkamp, really good shooting.
Yeah, that was a really nice shot. Unlucky to just hit the post, but then Eusebio going for the ball was just offside. But now Davitron needs to do, hang on to the ball a bit more. He's not really. He's kind of trying to go forward really fast, and then he's losing the ball. So maybe that's a bit.
Gets away with one.
But yeah, he's playing very risky with the ball, as you can see, and that's not a great tackle at all. I feel like that's probably going to be yellow, and it is for Laurent Blanc.
Just the 89 card though.
It's a nice card either way. But yeah, it's been an interesting game so far.
Yeah, no goals in 38 minutes. Maybe we're edging closer to golden goal. If it stays 0-0, we will see a golden goal here.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting one, definitely. Golden goal, what a shot! Very close. But yeah, what am I on about? Golden goal. We love to see him. You love to see him. It's so exciting.
It adds to the tension, doesn't it? It adds to the tension. It's very much right. Do you just go for it and try and get that first goal straight away, or do you defend and try and hit your opponent on the counter attack? How do you play it when it's literally one goal takes all?
Yeah, I mean we saw it in the Arena Clash final for the spring season, and we saw the players go forward, and I've forgotten for the life of me the name now. I'm a terrible person.
Enigmas.
For the Saints.
Moody. It was Moody versus Peewee was the final golden goal.
Moody hit the post, and then Peewee comes running forward.
Up the other end, straight from there and scoring the winner. It was incredible scenes.
Very end-to-end. There you go.
Just
fantastic goal there.
Good to get that.
For Matty, actually.
Matty going 1-0 up. So again, he's fought back. He was 4-2 down, pulled back to 4-4, and he's now 5-4 up on aggregate. As we come up to half-time, George, any scores from around the grounds at all? See if they've changed at all from what we had originally.
So we have got currently playing. So it's Royx versus Bass. It is 5-4 now to Bass, who was 3-1 down in the first game. We've got Matty versus Davatron. Obviously, we see the scores here: 5-4 to Matty. And then Dougie and JWG. I think this is the biggest scoreline we've had in Arena Clash so far. 17-2 to JWG so far.
Well, at least he's got a couple of goals.
Both the goals in the second game as well. I don't know whether they're finished yet or they've still got more minutes to go.
True, they may be a little bit further ahead because obviously these two guys went into that golden goal for some reason or another.
Were like, let's finish our game, lads. Let's make sure nobody has to disconnect.
That's it. They were trying to see so that someone could disconnect. So obviously when you forfeit the game, I don't think you get the coins, or I think you use fitness and you use up other stuff as well.
Yeah, I mean, your DNS goes down as well. Your modifier, it's I think the highest you can get is like 1.3. Yeah. And if you leave too many, you can get 1.8. That is a red card. I think it's a second yellow for Blanc. I think it's getting sent off here. That is a second yellow for Laurent.
This could be a big turning point here.
That is a red card for Laurent Blanc.
First red card of the FIFA 19 Arena Clash summer season goes to Matty with Laurent Blanc. There's a free kick chance here, and Pepe's put it just wide. I would have thought...
We should have a forfeit for players that get red cards. Like have to donate like a tenner to charity or something like that. I don't know. Some fun and interest, and that'd be cool.
But Matty's either way, got a bit of trouble to deal with here. He's down. He's winning 5-4 in aggregate. But if Davatron scores, it goes to extra time, and he's going to go into extra time even more tired, Matty, if he's playing on with 10 men now.
Yeah, for me, that was a stupid challenge to make.
It was very unnecessary. 1 minute into the second half.
Just went flying in. He knew he was on a yellow card already. Maybe just kind of like the heat of the moment got to his head. But already showing that he's got a man sent off, coming forward. That's really unlucky. A bit just knocked it too far forward there, really. But yeah, this is not looking good for Matty now.
He's winning, so he's okay. But like you say,
for a player that plays such fast build-up, that is not good.
Oh, there it is.
Fantastic goal.
There's a sub there as well. I'm not sure who came off there.
I'm not sure either. We'll see in a second.
Should pop up. But they're coming on.
There you go. It's Declan Rice for Genie Wijnaldum.
Yes, Declan Rice is 88. I think he is central defensive midfielder, team of the season. Yeah. Strong card. Is actually quite a good defender as well.
Indeed. It's a bit hard now for Matty, in my opinion. He had the lead. He has a red card. Playing against a player with such good build-up play, and he's so fast on the counter-attack. And when you've only got 3 players, obviously he's changed that now. He's got 4 at the back again. But when you're a man down, that's
not going to be easy.
Going to cause issues.
Cross,
and he goes, fantastic header. Just wide, hits a side net, and that's very unlucky.
Matty's got to be careful as well because he keeps doing those goal kicks to the right back, and Davatron's starting to read them and get a player out there very quickly.
Yeah, Davatron, he's definitely got the momentum now. Also, he's a man up. It's looking good for him, but you've got to score that goal if you want to get a goal. And here you go.
Is that going to be a crucial moment in this game? That could have been 6-5 on aggregate. That could have been. They are staying at 5.
Running through the middle. Can he get it to him? He can. It's Ronaldo. Has he got the strength? He does not.
Declan Rice there, sweeping up.
Declan Rice is a really good card, apparently. I think you said that, didn't you?
Yeah, he's good. You can play him at central defensive mid or at centre back. Obviously, it's just trying to fit him in on chemistry if you play him CDM, because he's not that amazing at CDM. There's better options out there, but he's actually a surprisingly good player.
Jay Lozzie going to play some FUT Champions. Good luck, my friend. Hopefully you get a great finish this weekend.
Yeah, League 2 this weekend, if I remember rightly. Just gone, so.
Oh, nice.
Good turn again, and we're 25 minutes to go. This is probably where we're going to start to see Davatron really take control of this game, because the players are going to get a bit more tired now for Matty. He's not going to have as much. Watch this happen. Watch him go and score a goal as I'm saying this now. Dennis Bergkamp is going all the way, and he's missed it.
Went through the net for a second. That was a powerful shot.
I thought that was in. I don't know how he hasn't scored that.
Very close there. But here you go. Davitron's got the ball, not Matty. What am I on about? Cruyff now plays it through Pepe. Pepe shoots. Just
way wide. I think Pepe's only got a 3-star weak foot and he's actually left-footed. So
hasn't got a great
never really going to get much of a chance from there.
But if you have it on his left foot, I can promise you he will bury it. He's a really nice card. I personally really enjoy playing with Pepe.
Ericsson Mane come on for Davitron.
Yeah, I mean, Mane, very good impact sub. We see a lot of professional players use him, either starting 11 or as an impact sub. You know, he's got a fantastic card. 95 rated, is it? 94 rated? Like 99 pace.
Yeah, it's a solid card, isn't it?
It's got great strength and balance as well, you know, really hard to bring off the ball. And here you go, Mane, just a bit too far away from him. But he's won the ball back, trying to play out from the back. Can he punish him for doing that?
Start getting rid of the ball here, Matt, isn't he? He's got 18 minutes to go now.
Hang on.
It's getting tense.
Very
tense.
He's
got a chance with Bergkamp, though. Desai's going to have the pace, and he's diving in again.
I do not like those tackles. He didn't need to do that. Straight through the back of him.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he's a red card. But
Really
here you go. Mane is not offside. Can he get it in? Oh, he is offside.
He was offside.
Must have been absolutely
yellow.
But there you go. Yellow card for diving in there.
He's coming in with the paws as well. It just seemed really, really unnecessary. It's not like he accidentally pushed that either. You know, it's not like sometimes, you know, when you run down the wing and your players are shoulder on shoulder and you go to cross it and they slide. That sometimes happens.
Maybe just a bit of like anger coming out. Maybe just a little bit of frustration more than coming out. Just like sit down, mate.
He's actually subbed him off now as well.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get another red card, obviously.
No,
because that would
let's have a little look.
Massive pain for him. Who's he brought him off for? That is the question.
Dude that's in the middle there, but I can't see who it is just yet. Oh, it's Demirbay.
Okay.
So Demirbay is from Hoffenheim, I believe it is. Germany. I'm assuming it'll be his team of the season card.
Yeah, it would be. Well, you'd presume. He's got a really nice card, to be fair. Don't know how he'd play at striker, but, you know, he's usually a centre attacking mid, I think.
Yeah, I think he's like central midfield, so you could probably bump him up to Cam. I think he's actually playing Eusebio and Son up top.
Here
comes the chance.
From goal.
Pepe,
left foot, he's got to switch onto it.
Oh, saved it. And there's still a chance, though. Good challenge there.
Pretty well defended there by Matty.
I think, like you called out there with the commentary, you knew he was going for that cut onto his left foot, so read by the goalkeeper.
You know he's got a cut onto his left foot. I personally would have just went for the dig with the right foot. You know, just go for a dig near post, put some power on it.
That's it. Maybe just take a chance. You never know.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like forcing him onto his left foot there took a lot of pace off the ball.
Don't buy a ticket, you don't win a raffle.
Yeah, exactly. And it was just an easy save in the end. But 8 minutes left until 9 or 10 minutes left until we have golden goal potentially.
Yeah.
How interesting.
There's still going to be a couple of chances.
Hopefully the players don't try and go through to extra time.
Well, you never know. If the other scores around the ground, you know, we could actually have our first session wrapped up already if the Guardians end up running away with it and going 5-0 up.
It'd be cool to watch the golden goal anyway.
It would. Golden goal could be something that decides. Well, actually, no, it might not be the one that decides it, depending on the other scores. I know you said the Royx game was quite a close one, wasn't it?
The Royx game was very close, so that would be that's the interesting one.
Because those games may have finished now as well. Actually,
Alden coming forward, probably because obviously the players are in extra time. But here you go. This is a great chance here for
big chance.
He's got to get it. Great bit
challenge
from the left back, Alexander. I think that is there. I'm not sure who his left back is.
Well played.
But yeah, great bit of defending there. Your left back, you've got Mendy, haven't you?
No, in my main team, I've actually... Hang on. Chance could say. I think in my main team, I've got Alex Telles, I believe. No. Oh, Flashback Sandro I've got in my main team.
Yeah, it's 4 account.
PS4 account, I packed Mendy, yes, but I'm playing him at right back.
Ah, why?
I packed Eder Militao from Foot Swaps on that account.
That's nice. Chance!
What a save on the turn. It's a really good save.
That was definitely a tasty chance, but he whipped in. Overhead kick, went for it, and he goes for it again.
And we are going to see, guys, extra time, please, this time. You don't need to quit. Please do go into extra time, and this is serious. This is a serious extra time.
Golden goal, don't they?
It is a serious golden goal this time, yeah, because it's a draw. We do go through to golden goal. to decide. Let's see how we go.
Very interesting. I thought they started the game again. And just
I think that may have been what they do before. I'm not certain if we're going to go straight through to golden goal now or what. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure they're probably just going to wait for their arena admin to let them know. Either way, we will find out.
In all honesty, they probably could. From there, it would almost be fairer to go through to extra time now because Matty got a red card. You know, if he goes through to another game and he starts again with 11 men, that's a different story.
Are we going to see some dabs this season? Have to wait and see, won't we? Have to wait and see. But there we go.
So we're going into a third game, golden goal. We've just had confirmation, so they will be backing out. So we'll give them a minute, which is a shame because Matty, really, that red card's actually going to be wiped from his team now.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. You know, I'd have liked to see them maybe just keep playing because you know that's how it would have worked if it had happened in real life. But it doesn't matter what I think. I'm just a caster.
Yes. So apparently, they are going to, apparently they've gone straight back through. They're going straight through to extra time again. Total disregard for the rules, but we'll get there. It's these guys are new to it. Guardians haven't been involved before, so maybe it's just dusting up on the rules. But that's fine. We'll just get them. I'm not sure if they were going to change it around. Do you want to go through some scores around the ground, George, of what we may or may not know so far?
Because it could potentially be the game-winning scores. I'm going to leave it. We're going to wait until after golden goal. Okay. And then we'll have a look at the scores up on the stream so we can build the suspense.
So what do you reckon then? Golden goal. Who's going to get it? Davatron or Matty?
Davatron.
The quick answer.
Yes. I feel
quick
like
out the blocks in the first game for sure.
Yeah. I feel like in the end of the second game, I feel like he really had a grip on the game. And obviously the red card plays into that.
Yeah.
But I feel like he really had a grip on the game. He knew how he wanted to play. And I feel like that momentum is probably going to go into the third game, should I say.
Yeah, so I mean, it's early on. It's only the second match we've had, and we're in golden goal already. So
surprising. That's how close it is going to be this season, though, boys. Yeah.
Maybe we'll see more golden goals throughout the whole season. Marv is asking me to play some of his weekend league games. Marv, now that I've started a PS4 account, I've actually got 58 more games to play this weekend. I've only played 2 so far. Marv's
on PlayStation, isn't he?
Yes, he is, yeah.
I'd have said I'll play him for you and I'll get you bronze 1, but yeah, I'm on an Xbox, bud. I might buy one. I'm thinking about buying one just so I can play with the Arena Clash lads.
Well, that's the thing. That's the other thing actually about the Arena Clash guys is it's not just a case of getting down to your arena and playing with your teammates. These guys have been playing friendlies all week. I know a lot of them have been playing the new Crash Bandicoot, Crash Team Racing that came out today. I know they've been racing alongside each other. They've been playing friendlies all week, and I think a few of them play pro clubs together now as well.
Yeah, they are all very, very close. They seem to be getting on quite well. The Arena Clash players have got their own little group and everything like that, where they all chat each other up and stuff like that.
Do you know what? But yeah, they've never invited me or you to play a match, though, have they?
Well, I don't have a PlayStation. You do.
Well, I do now.
You know, I feel like you need to get on to them about that, mate. Like,
I'll try. I'll try.
Stop looking at me.
I'll do what I can.
But yeah, I feel like they'd probably smash you. Like, to be honest,
well, the team on PlayStation isn't very good. I mean, I tell you what, I'll bring up my companion app now and I'll read out my team on PlayStation.
Here we go.
I've got normal Courtois in goal. I've got 92 Mendy at right back, team of the season, red player pick. I've got Varane and Eder Militao at centre back. Normal Varane, Tots Militao. Basic Tellez at left back, 84. 2 CDMs of team of the season, Jan and Villa, who's the weekly objective, 88 rated. At the moment, I've got lone Champions League Alan at centre mid as well. I've got Alejandro Gomez and Rabiot playing cams. I've got Ousmane Dembele from Lyon. No, sorry, Moussa Dembele from Lyon. Yeah. And Duvan Zapata from Atalanta. So it's an interesting team. I don't know, you could probably just about see it here.
Does that have 100 chem?
It's probably a bit blurry. It does have 100 chem, actually. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not a bad little team.
Yeah, it's in focus. Yeah, I can see it.
You can see it, can you? That's pretty good.
Nice team, man.
I mean, considering I've been playing a week on that account.
You say that's not a good team, but I think that's a pretty sick team. That's better than the team.
To make a good team within that short period of time. Yeah. It's difficult to build a great team in that time. But the reason I started it was because it was team of the season. I knew that doing weekly challenges, I was getting team of the season players. With Foot Swap, I was getting, a TOTS guarantee from Liga NOS. Lucky for me. It was Eder Militao.
Yeah, it's a nice card to get. Really nice.
Red player pick was Mendy already, so that was silver 1 as well. Because I stopped after 12 wins or 11 wins. I just stopped. So I was like, "There's no point me risking it. It's not a great account." I had a full rare gold team last week.
Really?
Last week I had a full rare.
Team you've got there. It's a really nice team you've got. Just waiting on the golden goal players.
Yeah, they're going to get into the game very shortly. We've also got the Claymores versus the Spartans to come up, so that's the recorded game from earlier. And it's an exciting one, that one, because we do know that a few of them are really, really good. So I think they're just resetting the share play as well, because there's a time cap on the share play, I believe. Obviously, we're sharing the account with the guys from Belong Arenas, and the players, or one of the players, is playing in the match. So there is a timeout situation there. So we're just rebooting that so we don't get cut off midstream. Wouldn't want to miss the golden goal.
No, definitely wouldn't. That would be an awkward one, wouldn't it?
Well, it wouldn't be great, would it? If someone was going forward and we lost the share play, it would be pretty tragic. But, Claymores v Spartans. I'm excited to see the Claymores. We've got Bundle, Adam, Mark Marley and Big Stuff versus NHMN 786. Really awkward name to pick. Hopefully you can change that to something a bit easier. Sky's the Limit and MIE 90, so Made in England 90. Really, really interesting to see these guys in action.
You're forgetting about Tony MT.
Oh, I haven't got him on my list. That's because he's one of the subs, isn't he? He's the sub this week.
I see.
I wasn't given him. I was only given the starting 11.
Right. So I feel like it will probably be a little bit one-sided, but I feel like, they've got a good chance. They've got Made in England in there. They've got Sky's the Limit. They're both really good players. I don't know much about NHMN.
I think he must have been new to the roster this year, yeah.
Maybe. But either way, I feel like it's going to be a good game. Make sure you do stick around.
Yeah.
And watch that one, because it's definitely going to be one to watch, guys.
Well, that's it. Like I said, I played against Mark Marley in the EPL tournament at Bournemouth. He slapped me. I think it was 5-0 in the first leg, and the second leg was only 1-0. So I don't think I actually scored against him. He was a very good player.
I feel like he went easy on you in the second half.
Or maybe I just sussed him out. I'm really good at adapting to. Getting thrashed in the first leg. So. We'll just pretend that was it, yeah? We'll just pretend that. But we are ready for the golden goal.
Oh, my.
Golden goal is
Here we go.
We'll jump into that. So, how this works. Golden goal, literally, first goal will take the point. So, it is Davitron versus Matty. Whoever scores first gets the point. So, it could be a point to the Guardians or a point to the Vikings. The Vikings definitely need it if they are to remain in this. There's a bit of added pressure on Matty. Hopefully, he can do the business.
Let's see how he gets on.
Davitron has kickoff.
The first golden goal of the FIFA 19 Summer Arena Clash. It's going to be interesting. We'll see how it goes.
Straight on the attack.
An early goal. He's just sprinting straight to the byline. And lucky, a good bit of defending there, but he got through him like butter. A butter knife through butter. Oh my god, I can't even. I am excited.
It's a hot knife through butter.
Hot knife through butter. There we go.
He got it. He just corrected himself, guys. Can we get a clap for him there? That was beautiful. Corrected himself mid sentence there. Expertly done.
I'm a ginger. It's really hot outside, and I'm just. It's hot. Okay, I'm not all right.
I mean, I don't really know where you're going with this, to be honest.
It's hard. It's hard for me. Okay, it's not.
Every day's a struggle in George's world, apparently.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean, this is where we could have some fun.
He got a great ball over the top. Johan Cruyff.
Probably didn't need to go for that. We got the Preacher 7 in chat as well. What a hero! Preacher 7 is here.
Over the ball there. He just kind of sliced it. It looked like, and it just went miles over the bar.
He needed to go for it to be honest, first time.
Stream Preacher.
Here we go.
How you doing, mate?
Son. Oh, he's got a corner. Here we go.
Yes. Let's see how this one goes.
Going in with the pause.
We'll see.
He's just checking. I think he was just checking.
Trying to turn commentary off, maybe, but commentary's already off.
Commentary's already off.
Commentary wasn't on.
All good.
That's just us talking.
They're all good.
Just
They're
us
all good.
talking. By the way, it's like
because we're on the edge of our seats right now.
Yeah, I mean, I know we sound so professional that it sounds like we're actually in the game, but I can confirm that we're not actually in the game.
Because you do get those great analogies about a butter knife through butter, don't you, in FIFA?
I mean, honestly, if we were in the game, I feel like everybody would use us just because how terrible we are.
Where's the goalkeeper going here? He's all over the place. Hang on, his keeper's got odd socks on. He's got one black sock, one white sock.
He actually has got odd socks. What's he doing?
What is happening today? These guys, like...
It's the heat.
These guys just go through. Like they've played extra time when they didn't need to. They've ended up getting through to a proper extra time. Now the keeper's put odd socks on. What is life right now?
But here you go, Matt. He's got the ball on the edge of the box. He's got some. That is not a great tackle. I think that might be...
This could be the deciding moment here. This could be the deciding moment.
Chance.
Great chance. Why the keeper's got odd socks on? I'm very confused by this.
He's having a bad day. His wife didn't lay his clothes out for him, but here you go.
I mean, he's a grown man. He should be able to get himself dressed.
I mean,
and if anything, unless his wife's the kit lady, your point makes no sense.
Who is his goalkeeper?
I don't know. Is it Edison? I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Potentially,
dodgy players. There you go. He's got a chance. He's on the edge of the box. Done him. And he goes for it.
And he's got it. Matty gets the win. Lucas Torreira is his team of the season moments card.
What a fantastic card. And there you go. Matty taking the point for the Vikings through the golden goal. What a fantastic game. Like, overall, over the whole, 2 legs and the golden goal, fantastic game. Couldn't really ask for anything more. Fantastic comeback by Matty, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he was, 4-2 down at one stage. He pulled it back to 4-4, going into that final golden goal there as well. A lovely heel-to-heel after that little turn. So he's deserved the point there for the Vikings.
Definitely, that is a plus point.
And we are going to get some scores. We are going to see what's happened. And unfortunately for the Vikings, Bass winning 5-4. Although Matty won 6-5 there after golden goal, JWG handing out a 19-2 stomping for Dougie. Unfortunately, those guys will probably play on, but at 5-1 it is an unassailable lead, so the Tyneside Guardians will get 1 point on the table.
There we go, 1 point for the Tyneside Guardians. That looks like they are well on their way to the finals. They look like a fantastic team so far. I'm looking forward to seeing more of their games, quite honestly, Matt. Like, they look like a fantastic team, really strong. 3 fantastic players from what we've seen so far. And, they could be definitely one of the teams to look out for.
Well, JWG scoring 25 goals in 2 games. So, impressive stuff. We are going to go to a short break, but we are going to come back very shortly with the Clyde Claymores versus the Stratford Spartans. So, go to the bathroom, grab yourself a drink, and we'll see you very shortly.
Beat with that, we will make it. No point to look back. We're going to attack with that. Beat with that, we will make it. No point to look back. We're going to attack.
I'm a curious man with some curious genes. I get that from my dad. I'm not far from the tree. I feel like I'm a butterfly, sting like a beamer. I hate features. Got my running around with my head in the clouds, feeling lost and then found. When they woke up and frowned, tell myself I'm the man. I was right to be left. Now I'm back to myself. To keep on holding you from everything you want. I can see you want to, but you want. Who am I to? Who am I? Da, 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 da. Who am I? Da, 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 da. Who am I to keep you in the going straight, don't know where to go, wanna hide away. I'm affecting myself. You are no good for me.
I've always been one of those, like, I prefer being complete as a player, so I don't like ignoring a role. I've been around esports for a long time. I've done a lot of stuff to try and encourage it. Like, my first esports tournament was in 1998. To see Belong doing this kind of thing, to have it in a city and have a company get behind and finally push it out for anybody to come in and play. Like, it's not like the guys here are all like, you know, amazing players the moment they walk in. Some of them play once a week or once a month, or a couple of them have never played before when they come in. Come in for community night, pick up a team, they're hooked. That's it, right? I love it. I'm really, really proud to take part of it, to be honest. This is mostly grassroots, right? But the thing that's coming out of it, which is really cool for me, as much as it's like a bit beyond my level now, but teams like Stratford and a couple of other teams at the real top of Championship Overwatch. Can't speak for the other leagues as much because I haven't watched them, but I know some of them are getting there as well. But specifically Stratford and a couple of other teams are really getting like semi-pro, pro level gameplay, and it's really, really cool to see that coming out of a grassroots tournament. It means they smash us when they play us, but just to watch them go against the other big teams, it's like watching United and City go against each other. You know, it's really cool.
Welcome back, welcome back. Very in unison, like to see it. We are back for the second half of the FIFA 19 Arena Clash summer season. We are in our second season. I am one of your casters, Matt Hayho.
And I am George, the Little Ginger Devil, Overton. Welcome back to the stream, guys. We've got a very exciting second game. I'm really excited for it. It's going to be a fantastic one. We have got the Stratford Spartans against the Clyde Claymores. We have got NHNMMN, Sky's the Limit, Made in England 90. And on the Claymores, we have got Bundled Adam, Marley, Big Stuff, and Marv. Or actually, I think that's supposed to be Edo, but Marv, Edo, either one, the subs. Yeah, it's going to be a really good game, guys. Clyde Claymores, another fantastic team in this tournament. Really excited to see them play. And yeah, I have come back from the break. I am feeling a little bit angry, so I've turned into my devil form. So yeah, but what do you think about this upcoming matchup, Matt?
It's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be about as exciting as the headwear you are wearing.
Yo, dude, look, it's got flashing lights and everything, bro. It looks sick. Do you not like it?
But no, I think Bundled Adam, Marley, and Big Stuff, this is a very strong team. I've tipped this. Once I found out the rosters, I pinpointed the Claymores as a team that I am really, really thinking are going to go all the way here. Bundled Adam and Mark Marley, I know both represented teams at the inaugural EPL esports tournament they had that was on Sky Sports and all that. Bundled Adam represented Watford, I believe. Mark Marley beating me on his way to representing Bournemouth. Wow. So yeah, and Big Stuff as well, we know from last year, fantastic. I think he was Elite One
Elite One
through the last season that we had him here. So again, he's on that border of Elite One, top 100. 27 wins out of 30 in Weekend League. It's unbelievable. We've already got. Has George changed his shirt? He hasn't changed his shirt, Rhymesy. But you may notice
there's something different.
It's something different about it. If he was wearing a tie, I would say it was his tie. But maybe he's done his top button up. I don't know. Something's different.
Yeah, I actually did do my top button up.
But no, this is going to be a really good game. Like I said, I've fancied the Clyde Claymores from as soon as I saw the roster. As soon as I saw all the teams, they were my team that I picked out as someone I would be backing. We'll see what happens. We haven't done any predictions yet, actually.
No, I mean, I feel like now we've seen like the players' rankings on paper.
Yeah.
And we've seen one of the teams play, well, two of the teams play. And I think we've probably seen most of the other teams play last season as well. I think we've covered, these two teams are probably the two new teams. But this is the lineup. We're going to have NHMN in the first game versus Bundled Adam, coming up shortly. And then Tony versus Marley and Made in England versus Big Stuff in the first set of three of the games.
The first series in each one. Really exciting stuff.
Let's get straight into it then, boys.
GT Omega Brian in chat said Big Stuff has to win or he's going to get sacked. So we'll see how that one goes. And really, really early chance there.
Really early chance.
For Bundled Adam.
So we are going to see Made in England, not Made in England, sorry. We're going to see NHMN. Sorry, confusing name. I don't know if it's an acronym.
He needs a new PSN name, doesn't he? Here, it's really awkward to pronounce. Just call him NH. I think NH. He is in the white kit. Kick him from right to left. We've got Bundled Adam. We are going to call him NH for short. And actually, we've actually seen a goal there.
First goal.
Through the legs. Through the legs of the
What a fantastic goal.
Look at that card.
Mbappe, team of the year.
Kylian Mbappe. What a card it is. Wow.
Soon to transfer to Liverpool. What a fantastic player. Got a very bright future up ahead of him. He's very eager to start working with Jurgen Klopp. And obviously the best centre-back in the world, Virgil van Dijk. So, we'll see him in the Liverpool kit next season, hopefully. We'll see how that one goes. But right now, banging in the goal.
Oh, what a turn that was. God,
what a turn.
Great block, though. Do you know what? I know that Adam's a good player. This is the thing. He's a top 100 player. He represented Watford at... sort of finishes for the season. So I remember them posting out their finishes for the season of where they finished. I'm pretty sure
that's a great crossing
header. But I remember him and Mark Marley. I think they're both based in Scotland, obviously for Clyde Claymores. Otherwise, it's a long journey. But I think they were player number 1, 2 in Scotland. There was something like 5 and 6 or 6 and 8 in England.
I recall getting told they were very high in the rankings for it, and in the whole over the whole of Great Britain, I'm pretty sure they were ranked fairly highly as well.
Yeah. Both definitely within the top. I'm sure they were both within the top 50 for the season.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but I'd have to double check that and do a bit of research on it.
Yeah, I mean that either way, if they're in the top 100 of players over the whole of Britain, they'll have to be very good players.
Yeah, and that's what I've quite enjoyed. I think we're going to get a corner out of this. Actually, it's pretty unlucky, isn't it? Or was that
a little bit of a punt there?
It was a shot. No, it was a shot by accident, I think. But this is what I mean about the standard of the tournament has gone up massively. When you think back, a lot of the players last year were, Gold 1 Elite 3 was sort of the peak players last year. Yeah. This year we've got top 100 players that are in the top 50 within the nation. It's pretty crazy to think how the quality has come on this year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's what we want to see. I feel like if we do get more top 100 players coming in, obviously they'll probably talk about Arena Clash on their Twitters or on Facebook or anything like that, and then maybe their top 100 friends will see it and be like, "Oh, this sounds pretty cool. Let's get involved in this, lads."
Chance to win prizes, and it's one of those tournaments, isn't it?
Exactly. And at the end of the day, it might not be the most it might not be one of those tournaments where it's
it's not got global series points up for grabs and things like that where it competes for that. And we're going to see Neymar croqueta through and slide one home to make it 2-0 to Bundled Adam. And Mbappe again. 99 pace, 97 dribble, 96 shooting. What a start for Adam.
What a card indeed. This looks like an absolute super team. He's got that Aubameyang, presume his team of the season. He's got Hullet, I'm presuming it's prime icon moments.
Looks like
an absolute super team, to be honest. But here you go, getting a chance coming through. Going to get tackled.
Get free kick as well here.
It's a decent position for a free kick as well.
It would be nice to see some of these lineups, wouldn't it, actually?
Are we going to see goalkeeper movement?
Good block from Hullet.
Great block. Great block there. Yeah, but like I was saying, it's not one of those tournaments. It is competitive. It is a very competitive tournament, as we've seen per the final last year and everything like that. But it's not It's not like the most competitive. We are at the end of the day, we're all here to have fun and enjoy the tournament as well.
It's a grassroots tournament, isn't it? So, that's the joy that anyone can walk in off the street. For those of you that are in like Twitch chat or watching anywhere else, if you do go to belong.gg, you can find out your nearest arena. Get down there, support the guys for this season, because there could be another season coming up. FIFA 20's not far away now, and who knows? Maybe we'll have some qualifiers coming up very soon for that as well.
And even if you're not a FIFA player, maybe you're an Overwatch player, maybe you're a League of Legends player. Maybe you're a Mortal Kombat player, or Rocket League. There are plenty of games to get involved with. There's also a Crash Tag Team Racing tournament coming up.
That's coming up, yeah.
Not Crash Tag Team, whatever it's called. Not really a fan, but, that's coming up soon.
Already completed it, mate. Crash Team Racing, already completed it.
I know you have, mate.
7 hours to the minute.
Completed it, mate.
Today. Completed 100%. Only on medium, though. I've got to challenge myself,
Yeah, I mean, hard does look... surprisingly
It's very hard. It's very hard.
Yeah.
But let's see if we can see Adam. Is he going to get a third goal here? I mean, 2-0 for someone like Adam is a great scoreline already. It's going to be very difficult for NH to come back and turn this around.
Very commanding lead for this early on in the game. Probably wants to get a few more just to seal the deal. We are going to see him come forward here. This looks like a great chance. That's a good tackle, actually.
Well, the fact that the Claymores have 2 top 100 players, and I'm pretty sure Big Stuff is elite. Was he Elite 1? I'm sure he said.
Yeah, he's Elite 1. He's very much on the cusp of.
It's such a strong team on paper. It's ridiculous.
I feel like it's probably the best team in the tournament. I don't know how good they would be against the Guardians or somebody like the Saints.
Yeah,
but we'll see. We'll see at the end of the day. It's going to be a very, very exciting tournament.
It's going to be that's it. It's going to be really, really strong all the way through up until the final, when we're going to see someone else crowned at Insomnia. 65 now, Insomnia's. So that'll be exciting to watch as well. The live commentary from there. Excited for that. We're going to see another corner as we're coming up towards half time here, and Adam.
Ready.
Very much. I know that's the thing. These games are going very quickly because it's not like it's super one-sided. Although Adam is kind of dominating the play here, he's had a lot more chances, a lot more possession. But NH on the counter-attack, he might get away with one here. But that Ramos in defence, and I'm sure that Adam's team is absolutely ridiculous. Like, it is a solid team.
I've just seen some. Wow, what a finish!
And
that was a really great ball.
3-0.
I've seen someone in chat. We call Big Stuff wee stuff in work because he's actually 5'2". I recall meeting him, and I recall him not being 5'2".
I'm pretty sure he was quite tall.
I'm pretty sure he's the same size as Matt.
Same size as me?
Yeah, a bit taller maybe. I can't really remember. 8'7". Matt, I'm sorry, mate, but you're like Tyler 1. You think you're 8 foot tall. You're actually 4'11". Almost. You've got a lad in chat cheering on Adam. That's my boy. Yes, Adam. Get the haggis out. What actually is haggis? What actually is haggis?
Sheep's insides, isn't it? It's not the most pleasant thing in the world, is it? I've never tried it.
It doesn't sound so great from what I've just been told. Though. It's not the greatest. Tastes nice, apparently. Oh, maybe one day I'll try it, but it doesn't sound that appetizing.
It's not really something that appeals.
Arena Clash is my favourite game, and I don't even play it. FIFA is my favourite Arena Clash game, and I don't even play it. Most entertaining games and commentary team by far.
We try to entertain. We try to. It's difficult though, because I have to carry George, and I have to preload him with jokes, because otherwise he doesn't offer much. Otherwise, I'm here for all the comedy and the intelligence.
Matt, you're just not fun. The Claymores are gonna romp Clash this season. Yeah, you think so?
This is what I said. I know Marv was involved in the qualifiers for the team. Was going to be the sub and then gave up his spot to Edo. So I said with Marv, I think it's going to be crazy how good an opportunity the Clyde Claymores have to win this. It's going to be mental, really.
I will just say, gonna have to do better than that to make me laugh. Can I say, Mr. Producer? Just so you know. Also, what a fantastic scoreline so far. He's doing really well. Adam's having a great game. It's not what you expect. I don't really know much about NH, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's from a top 100 player. It's the kind of scoreline that you would expect. coming
Well,
into
that's
this
it.
game.
It's almost like it should be like quite a routine game for Adam Rich, isn't it? To
exactly.
do his stuff. You know, he's one of those players that almost every game's going to be a routine game until he comes up against another top 100 player within the tournament. So it's going to be really, really difficult to take down him, to take down Mark Marley as well. You know, there was a team last year that did a lot of research into playing against their opposition, and we are going to see another goal there, and Adam running away now at 4-0 up.
Kylian Mbappe, what a player.
Is that 4 goals for Mbappe in this game, or is it 3?
I think there's 4 goals, as far as I'm aware. I think it might be 4 goals. What a fantastic player. Like,
unreal.
What I've heard, he's the best attacker in the game, from what I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, he's so fast as well. He's 4-star, 5-star, isn't he? I think 4-star, 5-star skills. So absolutely mental.
How old is he? 21, isn't he?
Something like that. About the same age as you.
Yeah, I know. Don't make me feel any worse than I already do about how well I'm doing in life already. Oh, dear. But yeah, I mean, living the dream, isn't he?
Smashing it right now. And for Adam, it's looking really good. And we've still got a second leg to come here in this fixture. He is running away with it so far.
Aubameyang's got the ball. Is he going to take a shot? He tries to go for the Lacroqueta inside. Hullet gives it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo, Lacroqueta again. Ronaldo tries to finish it. Mbappe, he's actually passing it across the goal. What
absolutely
play.
Unbelievable play right there.
Yeah.
96 Ronaldo. Oh my God. So Tyrone's just joined the chat and said, what's this arena clash? So if you don't know what it is, Tyrone, if you head to belong.gg on the internet, you can find out where your local arena is. So it's like a grassroots esports tournament. We have players from all over the country competing. And at the moment, we've got the Clyde Claymores from Scotland playing against the Stratford Spartans from England down over in London. And I tell you what,
how has he missed that?
You can see why and how Adam is a top 100 player.
Adam is
absolutely unbelievable.
I think Deeds. I don't know how to pronounce his
Deeds
name.
has come in and he is spamming my face.
Attention. Trying to get your attention.
Beautiful. That is a beautiful. I don't know whose face that is in chat, but it is beautiful. It is a gorgeous.
I don't know. I feel like it looks too much like an egg personally, but that's each their own. But this belong.gg you're talking about, Matt, is actually very, very interesting. It sounds very cool.
Well, that's it. So for Tyrone that doesn't know about it, so,
wow,
another goal here.
Another goal. That
96 Ronaldo, man, is absolutely crazy. But yeah, so Tyrone, basically we have 3 players playing from the Clyde Claymores against 3 players from the Spartans. They all play each other in a round robin tournament, so they'll play every opposition player one time, and they'll play 2 legs. So this is the first leg of the first match. We have got Bundled Adam versus NHMN 786. So this is the first leg. They will play a second leg, and whoever wins on aggregate, which it looks like it will probably be Adam at this rate, as he is 6-0 up. Whoever wins over 2 legs wins a point for their team, and it is best of 9. So it's the first team to score 5 points overall and win 5 two-legged matches. They will win, and once they hit 5 points overall, they will take the point for the week, and that will go into the group table. And I think because of the amount of teams we have this season, unfortunately, with it being summertime, a lot of people on holiday, universities and that all finished. So I think it's the top 4 from each group go through to the quarterfinals, then through to the semi-finals, and the finals will be played at Insomnia 65 in Birmingham. Like we had last season. You may be able to find under the video clips on the Belong Arena's Twitch channel. You might be able to find those clips from last season. There's loads of other games, so FIFA's not your jam. You can play Mortal Kombat on Mondays. You've got Rocket League on Tuesdays, Overwatch Wednesdays, League of Legends on Thursday, and FIFA on Fridays.
Last season, there you go. I was about to say to you, I'm pretty sure we delete VODs. I'm pretty sure we delete VODs after like 2 weeks, something like that.
Twitch do after a certain time. It expires.
It's a Twitch automatic thing. Like, I don't understand it. I know they've got a safe space and stuff like that, but I want to see my VODs. I want to see my VODs of me dabbing at the end of every stream and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're all on YouTube, so if you want to check them out there.
George dabbing throughout a season, and that's another great goal. I feel really bad for NH here because we can't really tell how good of a player he is. You know, he's qualified for the Stratford Spartans, and I imagine the turnout was probably quite good in and around all the London teams. You know, London obviously having a lot of people there, and it's difficult to say how good how good he could be, because he's playing against a guy that is, you know, one of the best players in Great Britain. You know, he's one of the top. I think he was, honestly, I'm sure him and Mark Marley are the top 2 ranked Scottish players.
Probably.
Judging off like the global points. I think they both finished like top 100 regularly. I know Mark's definitely hit a few 30 and O's. I know less about Adam. I'm sure he's probably hit a couple of 30 and O's as well. So, you know, these guys for the Claymores are incredibly good. They are like the best of the best.
So it sounds like you've got some new best friends to talk about then. You know?
Who's that? Me?
Your friends, Adam and the Claymores lads. You've got some new best friends.
Maybe.
Seems like.
I don't know. I know a fair bit about Mark because I played him at the Bournemouth EPL tournament, and you know, I sort of kept in touch with him after that. So
yeah, well, that's fair enough. I mean, it's nice to see that you know, more established players are coming to Belong arenas and like looking to play in our arena clash events, because at the end of the day, the end goal is, you know, to have the best players playing. Obviously, it's not just about the best players. If you're like a decent player, but you don't class yourself as the best of the best, you can still play. At the end of the day, we've got the challenger level and stuff like that. This year, we don't have it for FIFA this season, but yeah, hopefully in the future we will do. So we have kind of like two rank kind of things.
You're going to see a penalty. Yes, it's almost like with the championship sort of level. It's a good save from NH there, really good save. But it's good to see that with like if we have a challenger series, it's almost like a Premiership and Championship sort of level. You know, in football you get the Premiership and you've got the Championship. It's the same here, the Championship level and the Challenger level. So it's good to see if we could get a Challenger level as well. It'd be really interesting to see.
That'd be really cool.
More people.
It's just a bit unfortunate that like more people aren't playing FIFA this part of the year, just because it's kind of like coming to the end like cycle of FIFA.
Yeah.
So
also the downward cycle.
Don't forget about the MVP for the Claymores, Gary Big Stuff.
Oh,
yes. There you go. Okay. Or is it wee stuff? I don't know. I don't know which one it is.
Who knows? That's not for us to decide, is it? That's for them to decide. But yeah, Adam running out there, was it like 7-0? So, you know, I know we got away from the point at the end there, but you know, good start for the Claymores, looking really good so far. I don't know, George, if you do have the results.
I can give the first leg results. So in the NH versus Bundle Adam, obviously 7-0 in the first game. Tony versus Marley. Marley is winning 3-0. Big Stuff versus Made in England is 5-2 to Big Stuff.
So the Claymores looking in control, and like I said, they're a team that definitely I personally would tip for going the distance in this tournament. But we haven't seen everybody yet. You know, this is only week 1, so we've still got plenty of time to see the other teams. You know, it's good to see a strong representation from Scotland as well there. So the Clyde Claymore is looking really good.
We've got the same for the Welsh players. You know, the Saints.
Yeah, they did really well last year, didn't they? Saints kind of runners up on golden goal as close as it could be.
It was the Wales versus England final we had all been waiting for, and you know they just come up a little bit short. But who knows? Maybe this season could be a Wales versus Scotland final.
Maybe we won't see an English team there. Who knows? Well, we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
But, you know,
maybe we'll have to wear kilts on stage, maybe to represent one team.
Maybe we should wear England shirts on stage to represent.
We'll have to wait and see. Jay Lozzie reckoning that Adam could be the best player in the tournament. Jay Lozzie, one of the Cardiff Saints players. I mean, I'd have to probably agree on like terms of rankings and stuff. You know, Adam and Mark Marley are, you know, like I said, very highly ranked. I don't know where exactly they finished on the global series rankings.
Fantastic skill moves by Mbappe.
It's incredible.
And he's just going to give away a foul trying to get the ball back there. But the way he just changed the skill moves together, knows exactly what's coming. It's really, really nice play.
Well, this is what's going to be interesting to see as well as we move into like next year. It'll be really interesting to see what happens with the changing of skill moves. What else will change with like AI defense, maybe a little bit, you know, less impactful.
Ooh. I was unlucky there.
Good effort.
That was a really good effort by NH. I think that's probably one of his first chances of the game. But yeah, like we were talking about, like the players and stuff like that in the players that come into play in Arena Clash. You know, it's really bringing up the standard. It's like if you had like, I don't know, Premiership players playing in a Sunday league or something like that, it'd bring it up the standard, and more players be like, you know, there must be someone in this league that they want to buy into, so you know, I'll give it a shot. So, you know, it's for oh my word,
goal of the day.
Yeah, I think so. That was beautiful. Oh my lord, Ronaldo! What a goal!
Ridiculous.
Holy moly! Holy madre Torito! What a goal!
Yeah, poor old Kasper Schmeichel.
Yeah, not a lot you can do about that. Look at that volley over the shoulder.
Unbelievable. Reminds me of me back in my prime.
We actually saw, apparently, according to the producer, we saw that the same thing happen with Tekken. Like, it started off not so many fantastic players, but now they've got, from what I know, they've got a proper like scene. They had a proper scene going. Like proper UK, they had the best players in the UK playing, like all the best players. That's
part of the reason, isn't it, that we don't have Tekken this year, is because it was so popular and that it actually got taken up by. It just basically took a massive lift off, didn't it? A lot of the players got into different orgs and that, I believe. So I'm sure we'll see stuff like that with FIFA in Arena Clash, that we'll see players progress from the Arena Clash into maybe even into the pro scene. I know a few of these players are signed. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that Adam is signed by, is it a team called Bundled? I mean, that's why his username is Bundled Adam, I believe.
Oh, right. I'm not sure.
I'm not too sure.
I know quite like Halsey and a few other players. I think they're signed to THF, is it?
Yeah.
Something like that. Obviously Gary GT Omega. But yeah, there's quite a few players that have already been like snatched up by a few teams. Obviously like Pee-wee and those players, they're from TPO.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are quite a few like smaller orgs that have been picking up these FIFA players and being like, you know, they are really, really talented. So we need to give them a platform to grow off. And another fantastic.
Just looking through Adam's Twitter yesterday. Unfortunately for NH, yesterday Adam finally completed Hullet. So that's why Hullet's there. Last weekend he went 28-2. You know, absolutely ridiculous. He went 28-2 the week before that as well.
Yes, and that breaks into top 100.
Yeah, so here we go. He's shown on his Twitter is the rankings for the FIFA 19 Global Series. He was 131st in the world on PS4. He was 7th in Great Britain, and he was 1st in Scotland. Pretty crazy.
In Great Britain. Absolutely insane.
Really. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's something that's pretty mad. I'll see
that's higher than some of the players like Painter and stuff like that. Like they're some of the best players in the UK scene, and like they're some of the players that are like promoted the most in the UK scene. But then you think to yourself, well, if we got players like Mark and Adam, it's like, well, why aren't these players being promoted like this? Like, you know, that's why Arena Clash is here, though, to get those players like a voice that can be heard, and that's another fantastic.
So this is what it is actually. I've just found on Mark's Twitter that he was actually first in Scotland on Xbox. So they've got the #1 PlayStation and the #1 Xbox player, and he's 100th in the world on Xbox. So you've got the 100th placed Xbox player in the world and the 131st PlayStation player in the world.
That's insane.
Both on opposite consoles for the most of the year, and they were both #1 ranked in Scotland. I don't think Mark's got his UK ranking in there, but you know, if Thingy is 7th,
what a ball!
Adam's 7th, and Mark's placed higher in the world, you'd assume that Mark's got to be in like the top 2 or 3. I mean, I guess F2 Tex is probably #1 in the UK. I mean, Mark's got to be pretty close.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just enjoying watching how Adam plays. He is just insane at this game.
He's ruthless as well, isn't he? He's absolutely ruthless. He's just not stopping.
NH, I am sorry, like if this is coming off at all one-sided or anything like that, but when you've got a player like this playing, it's like it's just wow, like it's crazy how good this player is. Obviously, it's really hard to then point out what you could do better. Talking about NH here, because you are coming up against such a fantastic opposition. It's really hard to kind of tell you where to improve, because to be honest, I wouldn't even know where to start to like tell you how to improve against this kind of thing. Yeah,
it's mad, isn't it? Like how these guys, you know, just how Adam's scoring some of these goals. It's ruthless as well. You know, he's not stopping. He's constantly going. You look at him, even this. He's like
skill moves.
A few skill moves into a rainbow flick. You know, it's just these things your average player does not do.
Oh, that's a great ball. Though. That's a great ball. Benzema is on the end of that. He cuts back inside. He passes it. Very close. That was very unlucky. Yeah. Great break, though, from NH. Almost getting a little bit of a
straight ball straight down the wing here.
To Aubameyang. Pauses it. Does a few roulettes. Passes it to Havertz.
It's just incredible, isn't it? It's incredible to watch.
Wow. The question...
Oh, my goodness.
I'll tell you what, Matt, if we'd have seen that, I think I'd have left the room, mate. Because that
would have been something else.
Wow.
Yikes.
What an attempt at goal.
That could have been crazy.
You know, half-time here,
in
the second leg of this first game of set 2, and wow, what a player. You know, it's hard for NH. He's had one shot on target. It was a close chance.
Yeah.
He hasn't had much possession either. But, you know, you just got to put your hands up and be like, you know, Adam is a fantastic FIFA player.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be one of those where we see, I think the Claymores are going to have a few games where they do run riot. They score a lot of goals. It's difficult to see what's going to stop them at the moment. I know this is only the first time we're seeing them, but like I said, I'm reading out the rankings there of these two guys. It's crazy. We know that Big Stuff as well, as their third player in the team, he's still an Elite 1 player. Oh, no. No, not like this. Oh, my goodness me.
Wow.
Oh, my Lord.
Wow.
Yikes.
I've watched a lot of the professional FIFA tournaments and stuff like that, like the UCL series and everything like that, and the global series. And like it's just crazy how good this player is. Mental. And even compared to some of the stuff I saw then, it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, it's mad. It's mad.
It's crazy. I wish I was this talented at FIFA, because then maybe I'd enjoy FIFA a little bit more than I do currently. But, you know, it is what it is. Is he going to reach? No way is he reaching that, man. Oh, my.
Well, this is the thing as well, because, you know, these guys that do finish in, like, the top 100 are going to have, like, just the most ridiculous... And he just knows how to play the game, doesn't he? He just knows how to play the game. And he's not stopping. He's just not stopping. By now, you think, right, just get it on the floor, just play just play normal football. Yeah. Like, this guy knows how to not exploit the game, but do you know what I mean? He knows where the more clinical opportunities come from. It's almost painful.
It's almost like he's playing poker or something, and he's got his cards in his hand. He knows what he can do. He works out the odds. He knows the best route before it's even come up. He knows which gap's going to open up. He knows exactly what's going to happen, and he's clinical. What a fantastic goal again by Mbappe.
Jeez. It's crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Wow. What a fantastic goal. Like, I'm lost for words, to be honest. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the best player we've seen in Arena Clash thus far.
Yeah.
And, you know, he is definitely proving that today.
And it's even the defending, you know, he just wins the ball back so comfortably. He just transitions straight into attack. And almost every attack he goes forward.
Look at that.
Look at it. I mean...
Wow.
It's crazy. It is crazy.
I don't even know how to do those skill moves, by the way.
That's it.
I know how to do the rainbow flick, but not the ball rolls and stuff.
It's going to be... Maybe we can learn. Maybe we can get some coaching sessions in with Adam to...
Insomnia. Bring our Xbox to school with us. Please teach us, sir.
I mean, it's just crazy. I know that, you know, all the arenas have like good internet and good connections that they can get onto. So I know that the gameplay should be fairly good, which allows them to obviously put these skill moves together a lot more comfortably. You know, it's great to see, and these guys can probably play some of their best FIFA whilst at the arena.
unfortunately for NH, his team name is Untouchables. It's looking like they are quite the opposite in this game, unfortunately. Just getting outclassed, really.
I mean, like I say, when you're playing against a guy, that is, number 1 ranking in his country and number 7 in the in the UK. If you think about it, there's only technically 6 players in the whole of the United Kingdom that are actually better than this guy. So the chances of us finding them in arena clash are very slim. When you put it into perspective like that, that's how difficult it's going to be to beat this guy.
I wonder if if there's like rankings for duo team kind of things like that. If they did have that, I wonder how high these two players.
Co-op thing.
Yeah,
it'd be interesting to see, wouldn't it? Would be interesting to see.
I think that would be quite a good thing to watch, like Ultimate Team 2v2. I think they've done that before.
Yeah.
But it'd be quite interesting to watch, I think. I don't know, I just feel like there is that considering FIFA esports has only just properly got off the ground running, everything like that.
Nearly a long shot there.
I feel like that we've only just scratched the surface on the kind of things that we can do. In terms of gameplay for the esports and content that we can do as well. I feel like there's definitely a lot more that we probably could do to introduce into this kind of stuff, like little challenges, stuff like that. Just interesting little things to liven it up a bit.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously the new rulings in place this season as well, where you can only use a maximum of 3 loan players because obviously there was a lot of loan cards used last year with all the prime moments icons out for most of the season, especially with the final having a lot of that. Somehow that's not a pen. I mean, Adam's probably not going to be too fast when he's 6-0 up in this game, 7-0 up from the first leg as well. He's probably not going to be too worried about that, but still. Either way, he's not going to be too worried about a potential penalty shout that he's not getting at this stage. If it was a tied game, he'd probably be pretty annoyed. But
show match: Matt and George versus Adam and Marley.
I would rather say no to that, to be honest, Brian, because George isn't very good.
I genuinely think
I genuinely think if we had 22 men on the pitch, we would still lose to them.
Yeah,
if they control one player each,
I feel like that would probably end up badly for both of us, to be honest. Look at that! Look at that!
You just can't really explain it, can you?
Oh my lord!
You can't really explain it. He knows where the shots are. He knows where the shots are. He's got he's got the team for it as well.
Yeah.
He's worked up. You can't give him any. Not disrespect, but you can't take anything away from him because he's obviously worked so hard this year to be in the position he is. That he's got this insane team by playing well week in, week out. It's difficult to say. I know a few of the guys are probably going to be sort of going, he's using certain mechanics, the skill moves and the croquettes too much. Blah, blah, blah. And I know that is a thing that frustrates a lot of people within the community, not just within Arena Clash, but in the FIFA community entirely. But that's why I think FIFA have addressed that for next season, next year, FIFA 20, that they're going to be less effective to use skill moves. Obviously, the first time shooting's quite frustrating as well. I think people tend to get a shot from anywhere, and especially when you've got someone like Team of the Season or Aubameyang versus. I'm assuming he's probably got was it Danish Player of the Year, Kasper Schmeichel? I know he's got an SBC card, but I can't remember. I think it was Danish Player of the Year. So it's going to be interesting to see how we get on week in, week out, and I'm sure we'll keep a very close eye on Adam's results throughout the whole thing. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I personally really like NH's team. He's got, I think that might be Team of the Season, Mena on the left or right wing.
Yes, he was like a 94, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's a really, really nice card. It's definitely the kind of card I would like to play with because I like small players that are really good at dribbling.
Yeah.
And he's also got Santi Cazorla as well, I know he's not fast, but
he's got 5-star, I think.
5-star, amazing dribbling, amazing passing, amazing shooting, free kicks, everything. So, that I know it's not a meta viable player, but it's definitely a player that I would be interested in. What's he going to do here?
Schmeichel coming out, making a good save there.
What a tackle. So here we go. Can we see him get a goal back?
Difficult when you got Vieira in there. Like, it's Vieira, it's Ramos, it's Van Dijk. It's just a team that is so difficult to even get past, let alone try and score goals against. Like, it's so hard, so hard.
Yeah, it is a really hard one to beat. But then GG to Adam. Like, yeah, I mean, wow.
Just he didn't stop. He was showing what he's all about. I think he's put his cards on the table in the first game and says, I'm here to play. I'm a great player. I've got a great team, and I'm not stopping just getting a win. I'm going to come through and I'm going to show why I'm one of the best players in the country.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, not just in the country, probably in the world. To be fair,
yeah.
I mean, top 100 in the world for any esport is an incredible feat by itself. So yeah, like, honestly, if I see him playing on the pro scene, I'm going to be cheering him on. Because it's what you got to do. You got to support your Arena Clash boys. But here are the scores for the first set of games.
Scores on the doors. So Stratford Spartans, unfortunately, not getting anything out of the first 3 games. Adam taking a 14-0 aggregate. Marley beating Tony 6-1, and Big Stuff winning 9-5 against Made in England 90. So it's not looking great for the Spartans, but like we said, the Claymores have possibly one of the strongest rosters we have seen and probably might ever see in any Arena Clash, unless we get like literally the top 3 players in the world in the same team.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be difficult, but we're going to jump straight into the second game, which is going to be Tony MT versus...
I think it's Big Stuff, isn't it?
It is Big Stuff.
The other one.
Yes.
Big Stuff in the white and green, which I think is the Celtic kit. And then Tony, is in the dark kit. He's got the Oldham badge. I don't know, maybe he's an Oldham fan.
Maybe. Marv in the chat saying, "What's up, guys? The trophy is coming to Scotland." Might be a bit too early for that one, Marv.
It's only
Don't
week
know
one.
that yet.
It's only week 1.
Robbie, welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing, man?
7-3, ripping his hair out. Oh, goodness me! That's why I shave my hair off. Nothing to rip out when you play weekend league. Then
you got a little few strands at the back, mate. Don't bully yourself.
I need to cut it. I need to cut it. That's what I need to do.
But yeah, THF Halsey, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And Greg Co, thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate that. So yeah, it's going to be a ball whipped in there. Very close. I'm trying to work out who it is. I'm guessing it's Tony in the white.
Tony's in the dark kit, like I already said. And
sorry.
Big Stuff is in the white Celtic kit. I mean, sometimes it's like I may as well just be casting on my own, because this guy comes in and he's like...
Do you know... All right. I'll see you later. Yeah, I'll see it.
Yeah, cheers for coming.
Yeah, no worries. I'll send you my pay as well. Why not? Because you're doing all the work. So
no worries.
I'll just send you everything.
But yes, so Tony is in the dark kit, and I think it's like the tuxedo kit. I can't remember what it was from, that kit. It was
mustache
from an
kit,
SBC, but we're going to see a chance of league here for the Spartans.
Buried it.
Start.
There you go. That's the tuxedo kit. I think it was an SBC, wasn't it?
For the kit, I honestly can't remember.
I can't. To be honest, it's a kit.
But I can't remember why the kit was introduced. I can't remember if it was like a certain awards night, wasn't it? I think maybe it was like a Team of the Year a couple of years back or something like that the kit came out and it was brought back for this FIFA.
I'm sure one of you lads in chat know.
They've got that blue kit this year as well, which is one of the suits as well. It's like a blue one for Team of the Season, I believe. Gone for the scoop up cross there, and easy catch for Donnarumma in goal.
Very close.
Not a fan of Donnarumma in goal.
I've got him on my ultimate team. I can't use him because he doesn't fit in my team. I'm trying to fit him in, but unfortunately, AC Milan centre backs aren't that great.
Yeah. Well, the other thing about Donnarumma, although he is 6'5", which is great for a keeper, fills up more of the goal. He's got something like 74 reactions, which is really, really low.
What? Just put a lot of reactions thing on him.
But I don't think you can.
Chem style.
There's not a chemistry style that boosts it, I don't believe.
No?
Because even if you have it on basic, he gets 99 diving, handling, reflexes, kicking, speed's great. But he doesn't get anything for reactions, I don't believe.
Oh, yes. Reflexes, not reactions, isn't it?
It's under dribbling.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bit poor, that.
That's why I'm back to the
reactions comes into the goalkeeping stat as well. They need to put that in then, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, Big Stuff looking to do a bit of build-up play here. Not gonna come off for him. Tony coming forward now. Are we gonna see him get another goal? Maybe. I'm not really too sure on how good Tony is. Sorry to cut you out there.
No, I don't know. I haven't got his weekly finishing average on my notepad, unfortunately.
Shall I have a little look?
I'm sure he's a very good player. We know that Big Stuff was like Elite 2, Elite 1 last year, so we know he's a strong player, or last season, sorry, for Arena Clash. So he's a good player. Here we go.
You can commentate the game while I'm looking.
Oh,
he's going for it.
No worries. Had a chance, but nothing going on. Thoughts on Flashback Mahrez, Robbie? I've not actually looked at his that so far. Apparently he's got like 80 reactions or something, which is quite low for a card like Mahrez as well. But I haven't seen it. It's like an 88 and an 86 squad at least, and other squads I didn't see live pretty much when the so we were in our pre-show stuff. Vision Riser, thank you as well. 10 follows in the stream. Good to see. Good to see.
You love to see it.
Have you found it?
You love to see it.
Have you found
it? Love to see it. So I have found it, and they are actually all unranked. So yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. I'm not too sure about that one. Get your ranks in, boys. Come on. But yeah, so 1-0 lead already for Tony. Looking good for him. Let's see if Big Stuff can equalise it. So he's coming forward. It's rather unlucky there. Rather unlucky. But Tony is going to be coming back on the other end of things. Mendy coming forward. He's got the ball. He's definitely got players out wide. He's going to find Memphis Depay. What a player. I'm guessing this is his flashback card. He's going to do some like a few skills. Can he chain them together properly? He cannot. That is going to be going out for a corner there. It's going to be going for a corner.
Yeah, we still got Tony on the attack here.
So, Owen passing it up. Now he's got Nedved. He's got a counter going, but he just tries to go forward a bit too much there, in my opinion. Maybe could have just held on to the ball a bit more. Maybe. Yeah,
I mean the build-up play is looking good from both players, and like we said, you know, with the amount of skill increase that's coming up, you're going to see a lot more better defending as well as attacking. So, although chances might become slightly less, the quality created in those chances should be slightly better.
How is the home streaming going? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Obviously, we'd prefer to be down in the studio with our lovely producers.
Hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah, having a good time. But, being at home isn't too bad. We still get them in our ear, making us laugh every so often. Well, we try not to laugh.
Trying to laugh, yeah.
Yeah, but failing. But he got Owen! Green time.
That is big stuff. Pulling level just before half-time. Michael Owen, that's a strange choice of a card to have up front.
I think he's a decent player. I think he's got decent pace, decent shooting.
FIFA, it's an odd card because he's not.
He's 3-star weak foot. It's not great.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that. It could well be. I think you might be right, to be honest. I don't think he's definitely not 5, and I'm fairly sure he's not 4, and I don't think he'd be any lower. But yeah, I mean, he's not one of those meta kind of players. He doesn't play to, the best. I don't know, the best mechanic to score goals, I suppose. Although he's got good finishing, he's a great clinical finisher. He's not going to win any headers, is he? And the crossing doesn't work. And you can see here, 1 shot on target versus 2 shots on target. That's how tight these games are.
There you go. Very close first half. I think you would all agree between Big Stuff and Tony. But we're going to go into the second half shortly, just making a few substitutions.
Changes, yeah.
So, what's your prediction for this for the game? Who do you think is going to get the next goal?
To be honest, I could see it being a draw, whether it's 2-2 or if it stays 1-1. These guys both very evenly matched, it seems. Although we don't know much about Tony, it's looking like he may well be in the elite bracket.
Yeah, he's looking like a decent player. Like if he's going head to head with Big Stuff, then you've got to presume that he would be around the elite level.
Yeah.
You never know. He could be gold 1 or something like that. We've seen stranger upsets happen.
Stranger things have happened.
But yeah, it's definitely looking like he's a decent player by the way he plays, the little cute cutbacks, stuff like that. Quite good at defending the ball as well, but he's got an early chance and really well defended by Big
A lot
Stuff.
of exchanging a possession in the middle of the park and on the edge of the box, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of players try and play it out from the back, don't they? And they often lose the ball for it, but they're doing pretty well. And Tony coming forward now, got a good chance, just can't get the pass through. Gonna come up the other end with Big Stuff. So, what I can tell from just watching the first half is Tony looks like a very decent player. He's got a very nice team. He's got a chance here as well.
He's got a bit of a rebound, and did that deflect, or was that just a? It was deflected. I wasn't sure if that was just a terrible shot.
Yeah, just a bit of a Emil Heskey spoons it goes out for a throw in or something. But either way, you know, he looks like a very decent player, maybe one to watch. But I'm not too sure about the Spartans in general. Like, I don't really know too much about them. Obviously, they got made in England. That much. But yeah. Made in England's a great player, and if they've got Tony as well, who's a decent player. You never know, they could be one of the teams to make our groups. And I'm pretty sure they will. So. It's
a really tough one for them to be introduced to the season. You know, coming against the Claymores is probably the worst fixture you could have hoped for out of any of the teams that are playing in Arena Clash this year.
I mean, you could say worst, you could say best, couldn't you? Because at the end of the day, first game of the season, maybe you want to get your hardest matches out of the way.
True.
Maybe you want to get your hardest matches out of the way, so then you can build on this and, you know, learn the most amount possible. Basically, that's a great header off the bar.
Just off the bar.
Very close.
I don't think he got the timing on that. I don't think it was a green timed header, was it? It was just a normal standard header. So maybe if he timed it, it could have been slightly more accurate. But either way, very equally matched. I'd have to say at the moment, Tony's looking the more likely to score at 1-1. As George has a drink and nearly chokes on it. Top quality entertainment.
Fantastic. Down the wrong pipe.
We haven't had any deaths so far in Arena Clash.
Might be the first.
Hopefully George won't be the first.
Hopefully.
We'll see. We shall see.
Here you go.
Flick up and he tried it, but actually he was miles away.
Yeah, it was miles away. I just thought I'd try and get like a bit hype. I don't know.
A bit hype over you dying.
Wow, Matt.
Is that it?
That really hurts, man.
Well, no, I said I hope you don't die. So, you know, if anything, I was being quite kind to you.
Thank you very much.
Could have been worse.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Happens.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Anyway, back to the game in hand. And we're going to see a pause here from Big Stuff as Tony comes forward again.
He's going to get a nick it back, Tony!
Oh, he made a good tackle, but I think he's wrong side of him and it ricochets through.
Punishing Big Stuff for his mistake.
Second goal of the game. It's a shame because he was ready to pause it as well, wasn't he? Sissoko's off. Salah's on. There you go.
Big Stuff switching off there a little bit.
Just a little bit. Ibra coming on as well. Ibra going up front. He's got Mo Salah now playing centre mid.
Mo Salah.
Robbie's already
running down the wings. Salah, the Egyptian king. Come on, mate.
Do what? What am I supposed to do here whilst you sing your songs?
Sing along. Sing along with me.
I don't know the song. I'm not a Liverpool fan, am I?
Well, yeah.
So I can't sing the song with you, I'm afraid.
You might as well be, because the team you support is terrible.
I'm pretty sure I remember Reading beating Liverpool in the FA Cup a few years ago. Shane Long and Marek Matiowski scoring goals as we won in extra time, I believe.
How many Champions Leagues have you won?
Yeah, 0, because we've been in it 0 times. So
we won it 6 times.
Premier League.
Huh?
That one.
Oh,
that
sorry,
changed.
I didn't hear that one.
That changed. You didn't hear selective hearing.
No,
fans, as usual.
You cut out again. Sorry, mate.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna see Tony come forward, looking for another chance, and it's a green time finish. Easily picked up by Donnarumma after the deflection. Trying to get forward again, trying to throw it out from the back. Not a good idea. Tony regains possession. A little bit of a shake of the head there from Matt. Not very happy with that one.
No, not very happy, as Tony has more throw-ins than Liverpool have Premier League titles. There we go.
We love it.
Well, no, my team Reading, we have the record points tally for a championship season. So, still the holders of that title.
Nice. Well done, mate. Well done. I actually...
Thank you. Things not going quite so well lately, but... You know, never mind. It doesn't matter.
That supports a pub team.
It doesn't.
Pretty much does. Sunday League, pretty much.
I mean, Marv supports Rangers, I believe.
Nothing wrong with Rangers, mate.
Not winning the title, though, are they, anytime soon? Reading aren't going to win any titles anyway, so I don't know what I'm going to try and get the big on for, because it doesn't really matter. But let's see. Anyway, 2-1 to Tony with just 7 minutes left on the clock. Is he going to see the game out, or is he going to push for a third? Let's wait and see.
I feel like he's probably going to go for the third, because when you've got the momentum in this kind of a game, you really need to keep going, like
try and
extend your lead kind of thing. But he gets a great chance, pulls it back into the box.
It's all over the shop. Cleared it away, headed away, all over the shop.
Unlucky there. But yeah, Andy Hill, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. I actually bought this from Tesco, mate. £8. Bargain. Okay. That's the job. Yeah.
It's twice that you've mentioned that stream. I only mentioned it twice.
Thanks, Martin. I appreciate it, mate. Expect him to go for another goal, but who knows? Maybe he won't. Maybe Big Stuff will get a goal.
He's onside. Is there going to be one last chance as we go into added time here? Big Stuff getting the last minute chance, maybe. Going to get a cross in.
Goal back here. Could be
for the rainbow flick. Didn't pay off.
Not coming off. Lacazette's got the ball though. Ibrahim.
Oh, it's a weak shot. And Tony will see out the game there with the goalkeeper. And he'll take a 2-1 lead going into the second leg. So a very, very good start for Tony. It was he was 1-0 up, and then it was 1-1 pretty quickly, and then 2-1 up again. So 2-1 going into that. Do you have any first leg fixtures, George, from around the ground?
I do actually. So it's obviously Tony Big Stuff 2-1.
2-1,
as you know. I know. And then we've got NH versus Marley. What do you think the score's going to be there, mate?
Well, I know that Marley's almost as good as Adam, so I'm going to say it's maybe 4-0.
It's actually 2-2.
2-2. Good. NH, good on you, man. Good on you. Good on you. We've been told to look at each other lovingly. Can we stop? Now is that, are you happy?
There you go.
Screenshot may be circulating at some point.
Yeah, maybe. Probably. It wouldn't surprise me. But then Bundled Adam versus Made in England. What do you reckon that score is? Bearing in mind, Made in England's a fairly decent player. Won a few tournaments.
Again, it's so difficult because Adam's such a good player. I'll say 3-1.
4-0.
I got the number of goals. Right? Oh, it's to Made in England.
Yeah. No, to Bundled Adam. And right. The match is ready. Let's get underway.
Next game's ready. Second leg. So at the moment, it's looking like the Claymores are going to be, 5-1 up in total, if the scores stay the same. They're 3-0 up from the first set. Adam... Oh, no, you said Marley was 2-2, wasn't he?
Yeah, Marley is 2-2 at the moment.
So
who knows? Golden goal, mate.
There is still a chance that we could end up going to the final round of fixtures here, actually.
Yeah.
Which could be quite interesting to see.
Yeah, which would be good. Don't want too many... Interpassable. Is it interpassable?
Big Stuff. Straight away.
Straight out of the gate. I reckon his mates told him, look here, Big Stuff. We're going to be throwing some haggises at you in a minute if you don't, get your stuff together. Big Stuff.
Big Stuff. He nutmegged the keeper there as well with Lacazette. Good finish. 4-star player.
What a card.
Pacey.
What a card.
Good finishing. Yeah. I mean, Lacazette's other cards aren't really that great, but his team of the season card is pretty phenomenal.
I think it's because of that massive pace boost.
Yeah, I mean, he's 4-star as well. So you can shoot, you can do skills, you can do the La Croquetas, you can do everything. It's going to be a foul.
So it's going to be a foul and a yellow card, I think, for Vieira.
Early yellow. Especially someone like Vieira. You don't want that guy getting a yellow.
No, you don't really, because he's got quite he likes to have a presence in the midfield. And to have a presence in the midfield, sometimes you have got to commit to fouls. And when you've got a yellow card, you cannot do that.
Yeah, you can't go diving in after, can you?
Yeah, to pick up a...
what a save.
Pick up a yellow card in the 7th minute.
Robbie says in the chat, I hope Big Stuff loses because he's a Celtic fan.
Ooh. Savagery.
Yikes.
Savagery. The haggis pelt. We get smashed away. I love that.
Crazy stuff going on here. It's a bit risky. This one. Passing around the back.
A little risky. But he's going to get the ball out. Can he get the ball forward now? That is the real question. Tony's giving it away again.
Tony's a little bit up against it, isn't he? Here, if he's,
it's 2-2.
No, I know, but you can see.
No, it's not. No, it's
big
not.
Stuff
It's
has
3-2.
come out, and he is going for it. He's under early pressure right now. Tony's got it. What a strike indeed! What a strike indeed! And that Rijkaard as well. Look at the Tash. The Tash game is strong with that man.
I tell you what. After the abuse I got last time I grew a Tash, not happening ever again.
Yeah, but your moustache was not very good compared to Frank Rijkaard's.
No, it's thick.
It was not good. I promise you, it was not good.
What was wrong with it?
It was not that great. You should not have bothered with it, to be honest.
All right. Okay. Nice one. Cheers, mate. Mate from above. I don't know why I'm looking up there when you're over there, though. It just doesn't make sense.
Oh, we've changed. I've moved now.
No, but you're still over there.
You're under me. You're under the thumb. Here.
Nice. You know, see, you all think he gives me the jokes, but actually I don't give him jokes because his jokes are terrible. My jokes are
the joke.
Obviously. But here you go. Tony maybe getting his first chance of the game.
See, Brian knows. He says Matt has the much better facial hair here. You see, like look at the definition here. Look at how straight it is.
How long have you been growing that for?
I've been growing it for a long time. I don't really grow. I just trim it all the time. So.
Exactly, trim it. I haven't trimmed this yet because I haven't had. Exactly, that's what I mean.
You need to sort it out.
You've been growing yours longer than I have.
Anyway, Tony's on the attack. Let's see if we can get a goal from Tony here because we are sitting at 3-2 to big stuff right now in this fixture. And considering Adam was 4-0 up, it's looking like it's going to be 4-0 to the Claymores. Marley and Marley and NH were drawing 2-2. And if Big Stuff wins this game, it would be 5-1. So we'll see what happens. Mujas says, will the broadcast be rewatchable when it's done? It should be stored on here, so you'll be able to watch it after it's finished, dude.
Yes.
You'll be able to rewatch it.
And then it'll be on YouTube next week at some point. And I'm pretty sure we do the highlights on YouTube, not just the full VOD. I don't know if we do both, but I'm pretty sure we do the highlights, which is pretty cool. It will be the full VODs, not
Lacazette going forward. Is he going to Berber spin here? No, he's just on the Ronaldo shot, but it's a goal. What a great finish. I thought he was going to take a touch.
What's the goal? Neymar.
Loan card. Neymar loan. Was that one of the ones you could buy for like 20p? Did you see that? There was the whole Neymar. You could buy him off a certain site. You could buy like a 20 or 30 game loan card for about 20p.
Why?
I don't know. There was just a release of loan Neymars for like 20p.
No. EA didn't release loads of codes and people started selling them, did they?
I honestly don't know. I just remember seeing it on Twitter one night. I don't know if anyone in the Twitch chat knows about that. But yeah, you could buy Neymar for something like 29p for a 30-game loan.
Oh, great build-up play.
What a strike from Tony. And he's closed the gap. We're at 4-3 now. We are on 4-3 to big stuff. I'll tell you what, we're getting close here. It's getting close.
It's looking really close now, actually. Like it's been a very good game. I feel like it will be close until the end of the game anyway, because they are very similar players in their play style. So you've got to presume that Tony's like at least Elite 2.
Well, Tornado. But yeah, I mean, but 4-3 now to big stuff. It's still anybody's game. We've had 4 goals in the first 30 minutes of the game. So, apparently Hoops Jack says now the low Neymar is £8. Apparently the price has also gone up a lot.
I think they will probably keep going up. Like until, well, I don't know. They'll obviously drop because when FIFA's dying, but when
the cycle of the game drops off, isn't it? We're in the downward cycle after the Ultimate Tots. I guess we've got footies probably on the way. I don't know if EA have got any other promos in the locker that they might be bringing out. I honestly don't know.
I just don't think they should do maybe footies. I don't think they should do another promo after that. I feel like maybe do an African Nations team of the tournament. But apart from that,
is that this year as well? Is that every year they do that tournament? I can't remember.
No, it's every 3 years, I think, isn't it? Oh, no, that wouldn't work. It wouldn't work because then it'd mix up with the World Cup.
I think the African Cup of Nations is usually held towards the start of January as well.
It's every 2 years, isn't it? Every 2 years?
I'm honestly not too sure.
Something like that. It's got to be something like that. Anyway, I feel like they should just do footies, African Nation, team of the tournament, then finish it off because... I do like the fact they've released so many promos, but sometimes there is just too many.
It's almost trying to get them away from sort of pack-pulled promos to more achievable things. I like the way they've done weekly challenges this year. Weekly challenges started out okay, but once like Team of the Season kicked in and you could start earning Team of the Seasons through weeklies, that was when weeklies really became good. And then they also had those latest ones where it's like complete all the challenges in the weekly and earn a 50k pack. Or this week there was one. Let me have a quick look on the companion app. There was one this week that was like complete a certain number of objectives and you get like a 100k pack this week. So
yeah, I think it was complete all the Team of the Season oriented ones and you get a 100k pack, I'm pretty sure it was.
I'll just have a quick look to see. So weekly objectives. Oh no, win 4. No, it's first owner. It's called first owner. So win 4 rivals matches using players who are not bought off of the transfer market. So you're going to have 9 players that are first owner. That's going to be quite tough.
I don't think it is.
I mean, 9 players that you have to have packed or done the SBC.
Yeah, think of all the SBC cards, mate.
True. I mean, my PlayStation account, I would have Mendy, Militao, and Villa.
That is a fantastic ball for Owen to run onto. He's got to hit it, though.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But that's really good for a 100k pack as well. Yeah, it's quite a good one. I think really on my main account, I probably have 11 first owners, apart from the keeper. Actually, no, I've got 2.
Half time, and this is going to be 3-1 to Wee Stuff.
So it's close. 4-3. Does he change much? He's going to bring Jovic on for Owen, or is he going to go Ibra? I think he's undecided. He's going to go with Jovic.
They should do more SBCs for FIFA 20. I feel like they should do more advanced SBCs.
Agreed. Yeah.
More advanced SBCs, because
when you think of the basic and advanced, you get them done within the first week or so, don't you?
And then you don't get any more.
Ones.
Last year they released more, didn't they? They released what was it? It was.
I think it was this year, wasn't it?
No,
it was FIFA. It was like near the start.
FIFA. It was last FIFA.
Was it?
They released. They released another set. They released another 2 sets.
Yeah.
Because this year that they released 3 instead of 2.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was called, but I know the ones you mean. It was
they always release 3, but they released an extra 1. Yeah. Last season it was like hybrid something, hybrid nation and something. I think I can't remember what it was, but either way they released another one and they didn't do it this year and I was really disappointed.
Oh, it was the league before, because I remember that was when Bernat went up in price, the left back who was in the French league and he's Spanish. Who else? There was another player that was playing for Wolfsburg, centre mid, Spanish guy. I can't for the life of me think of his name. Maybe Camacho or something like that. Camacho. Maybe Camacho.
Spanish
and he went. Yeah, he went really high up. Really went high up in price because he was like it was only him and Bernat that were like Spanish and played for a different league league that wasn't Spain.
Matt, what is your go-to song?
What's my go-to song? It depends what depends what I'm looking for, really, Freddie. It depends what the situation is.
What's your main song? What's your favourite ever song? Everyone has a favourite ever song.
Favourite ever song?
Producers one is Spice Girls Wannabe.
There you go. I mean, I've got to say, to be honest, I'm a big fan of Stevie Wonder's Very Superstitious. That's a very good tune.
That is a very good tune. For me personally, my favourite
Barbie Girl
ever
by Aqua for George.
Huh?
Barbie Girl for George.
Get out, Matt.
If you haven't seen the clip of George singing Barbie Girl, do you know what? I'm going to find it now. I'm going to go a little bit AFK George here.
All right, yeah. I'll do the commentary. It's fine. I'm used to solo casting anyway, so
I've got that clip saved up.
It's somewhere on the Arena Clash Discord.
No, don't worry, I've got it. I've got clips that I've created. Let me
fantastic. Well done.
Find it.
Here we go. Tony with a chance, and that's a fantastic goal.
That ties the game up.
3-2 now, and that is Luka Jovic. What a super sub! Fantastic. But my favourite song of all time, I would probably say, is "Plug In Baby" by Muse. That is a fantastic song.
Here we go. I've just posted it. I've just posted it in the Belong Arena's Twitch channel here. But George singing.
I've even got the mustache. Look.
He's even got the weirdo mustache.
And there you go, another goal by Big Stuff. That's 4-2.
Big Stuff makes it 4-2 in game. 5-4 on aggregate. So guys, if you want to copy that clip, save that clip, watch that clip, share that clip. I don't know if the producer's able to get that clip and get it on stream right now. We could have that on stream right now in games. Imagine.
Feels bad. Do that.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad.
So no, we can't get it on. We can't get it on
stream because
now.
copyright. But
It's another
no,
goal.
Tony 4-3 now. Wow, what a close game.
Flashback. Memphis Depay. Interesting choice.
Yeah, very interesting choice. But what a fantastic goal. We have 139k followers on Twitter. Worth a retweet? I think so, mate. I think so,
Brian. Make sure to tag me and George in it. Get everyone to follow us, so we can grow Arena Clash as well.
It's my clip. It's out.
I clipped it though, so it was all my work.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Right, we're going to see a pause here from Big Stuff as well. With just 24 minutes to go. He's on the attack here as well.
Oh, here you go.
Neymar.
Neymar running in the box. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Because you've embarrassed me. You know what? Posting that retweet, you've embarrassed me, mate.
I'm so sorry.
You're not, though.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not really sorry at all. To be honest.
Tony coming forward. He still needs another couple of goals. Was George drunk? No, I was going out somewhere though. I think I was going out to get drunk. I can't.
It's currently 5-5 right now in game. So
so on aggregate, it could be golden goal. But we need to see another goal from either Tony or Big Stuff. What's the mustache all about? I tried to trim my beard and I slipped and I shaved like a massive chunk.
George was going through an experimental stage with his facial hair, and that was probably the low point. That was when he hit rock bottom. Yeah, he was having a midlife crisis.
Well,
he went out and bought a convertible car as well.
They should drive.
Exactly, you were having a crisis.
Oh yeah, it's true.
No, we're going to see another change here.
I'm going to buy that convertible.
Nedved's going to come off it. He's going to put Ibra back on again. Be a risky move if he does. He's gone for that 91 road to final Alonso. Alonso actually quite a good centre mid because he's got about 81 pace I think now, and he's pretty tall. He's pretty agile for a midfielder. Good defence, good physical, good passing. I don't think his shooting's particularly great, but
no,
he's one of those all-rounded defenders that's actually really good.
George, you should go bald. I was bald for a while, mate.
Maybe should we get him to have a forfeit? Maybe get him a forfeit.
I don't want to lose my hair again.
No,
it took me 3 months to grow my hair back, and yeah, I ain't waiting that long again. I like having hair, man.
Right, 15 minutes to go. Let's get back into the game.
Let's get back into the game, guys. Stop talking about my hair. I'm closing chat. Just kidding. So Tony, either one of these players needs to get a goal in the last few minutes to secure the point for their team.
We're going to see golden goal.
Oh, are we going to see golden goal? That is a real question. It's a possibility, isn't it?
I was saying before, these guys were defending really well. In the last game, it was I know that was only the first half. It was 3 shots on target between them. And now, it only ended 2-1 in the first second. It's 4-3 in this one. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Really close game. I mean, we said it in the first game. We was like, it is going to be really close. They do seem very, very
evenly matched.
Pretty evenly matched, and their play styles are very similar. So it is very end to end.
Yeah.
So it is very interesting to watch and see what could happen.
Yeah. Robbie, we're on until this. So this is the second fixture. So it could be all over after this one. We may end up going to a third fixture, depending on what happens, because it's the first team to get to 5 points. Obviously, it's best of 9, so first team to 5 wins, because that'll be an unassailable lead. It was 3-0 after the first set of fixtures. And then in the second set, Adam was 4-0 up, so it could have been 4-0 on aggregate. This game is currently tied, and after the first leg, Marley and NH were drawing 2-2. So we could go to another set of fixtures. We might not. We've only got 5 minutes to go left in this game, so we may see golden goal unless we see something.
Indeed,
later.
we don't have long in this game at all. So yeah.
Big Stuff on the attack again. He's got a few decent players he's brought in. That Salah now as well has got fresh legs off the bench. Chance for an overlap here. Salah is on his right foot though. It's a great cross. Oh, and he snuck it in at the back post. The green time volley. George didn't even see it.
Okay, I'm back. Wow. Do not know what happened there. I'm not gonna. We don't talk about that.
And it's a great goal.
Everybody at Sky.
Big Stuff. Look at that green timing.
Oh my god! I missed that goal. And
he got a green timing, which made that even better.
God damn. That's really unfortunate. But what a goal there! I just about got to see the replay.
That could be the goal that secures the win for the Clyde Claymores here.
There you go, Pepe.
Good save. Was that Nicholas Pepe on the shot, was it?
That is.
Last minute
indeed.
corner. Oh, just less than a minute on the clock, and it is a goal kick. It could all be over for Tony.
Is he going to run it down? That's the question. Is he going to run the clock down? He looks like he might be calling the players forward.
Tony played so well as well in this game across 2 legs. You know, 5-3 in this one. He won the first leg 2-1.
Let's go.
Stuff and Tony. Tony played well, winning the first leg, but Big Stuff turned it around in the second leg. He was 2-1 down, ends up winning the second leg 5-3 to run out 6-5 victor there. I mean, that was a really good goal at the end because he got the green timing as well.
Fantastic guy. Like I didn't see the last goal, so you'll have to talk about that one. But overall, the entire set, the entire series, fantastic series between the two players there.
And here we go. The final scores on the doors. Marley winning the second leg 4-0, winning 6-2. Big Stuff winning 6-5 against Tony, and Adam running out 10-1 against Made in England. Very tough matchup for the Spartans. They'll be pleased to get this one out of the way. The Clyde Claymores have come out and shown everybody what they're about with a really strong performance in week 1.
Yeah, obviously, like you always say, an unassailable lead.
Yeah.
So, yeah, unfortunately, I would like to say something to the Spartans, though. You know, really, really unlucky, lads. It's the first game of the season. Don't get your heads down. You played against probably the best team in the tournament, so you just got to pick yourselves up, go again, try and figure out what you did wrong. It'll be hard to do that, but, yeah, just pick yourselves up and you'll get there. But what a fantastic game. What a fantastic two sets we have had today. Been very, very good. Seen probably the 2 best teams in the tournament.
Yeah, definitely. It's hard to see anybody better than that. You know, the Guardians winning earlier on against the Vikings, going, was it 5-1 up? So we didn't see the third fixtures, unfortunately. The Claymores winning 6-0. So we didn't see the last fixtures there, unfortunately. But, you know, the Claymores putting in a really, really good performance. I don't know if we have the scores from the third games, actually, just to see how it did all end up between them. They didn't actually play those, sorry, just been told. But pretty good stuff there from the Claymores. It's looking like they're going to be a big, big team to watch. More games coming up next Friday. Same time, same place. It'll be 6:30. I've been Matt Hayho.
I've been George GNC.
And we will see you guys next week for more. I'm sure you'll catch myself and George around online. Our details are below us here somewhere, so you can follow us on social media and check out belong.gg for your local arena. And hopefully we'll see you soon in some other games. But for now, we'll see you next week.
See you next week, lads.